last time, you all had continued from the Vistanian encampment onwards. Actually, no. We left off when we started last was as you guys were approaching the windmill, because Ren had a bone to pick with some old ladies.
And how did that go?
Well, it kind of went to shit real quick. You see, the old ladies were not just old ladies.
God.
A fight broke out. They revealed their true forms. But luckily, with some quick thinking by Tux and a very lucky roll...
What happened?
One of the hags, Morgantha, thought that she needed to go help her daughter.
What happened?
What, can you not hear us, Ben? I don't think Ben can hear us, guys.
Ben.
His name is Ren.
I got this.
Ren, yeah.
I call him Ben. Because it's wrong.
Can you hear us now?
Now I can hear you.
Okay.
It sounds like your mic is coming from a different location now, though.
Now?
Mm-hmm.
Why would it do that?
Oh, now it's back to normal.
Now it's good.
What the literal fuck?
Is the wire loose?
Loose?
Or is the cable not plugged in all the way?
I think it is.
Okay, well, let's move on. Because it's working now.
Sorry, if I can...
Wireless is it seeing other men?
Yeah.
Anyways, afterwards, Raidriar and... Well, Kilvin got put to sleep. No, he was put unconscious. Ren was put to sleep. Tux went invisible. Got the hell out of there. After the hags were kind of messing it up. With Ireena, who was also asleep. Raidriar was a frog. No, Kilvin got turned into a frog as well. That's
there were like 3 frogs. I just ran away.
A lot of frogs to think about.
Yeah, anyways, the 2 hags took Raidriar and Ren up to the top of the windmill to try to make a deal with them. Tux then tried to help, alerted them, one of them who went downstairs. Meanwhile, the other one proceeded to devour a child in front of Raidriar and Ren.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was kind of sad.
However, Tux, being the sneaky one he was, well, actually, it was kind of a perfect setup because right as Tux opened the window, it went down. The hag went downstairs, and then Kilvin busted down the door. She kept going downstairs. Tux climbed in the window, went up, and as invisible, made some good stealth checks and managed to free Ren and Raidriar. And the hag, being distracted by her, evening meal, was set upon by Raidriar and Ren. But she just barely managed to escape.
With half an HP.
Which I am still so fucking salty about.
Very salty.
And actually all of them managed to escape in the scuffles.
Yeah, because Kilvin and the other one just kind of slapped each other a little bit.
However, Ren did manage to free the other child that was being held captive, a 5-year-old girl that went by the name of Myrtle. Afterwards, you searched the tower, gathered a few things from it. You have those vials, those liquids. And you promptly left, thinking about what the fuck just went down. Oh, I also forgot to mention that one of the hags destroyed Raidriar's cask.
Yeah. That was sad. That was almost as sad as the kid dying.
Yeah.
Raidriar spent the rest of the day thinking of new ways to torture people. That's not a joke. He's going to actually torture them to death.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, you all had left. We're heading down the road. You came right to the point where the woods began again, where you all decided to take rest for the night. Tuck slept in a tree and almost fell out of it, but did manage to hold his own.
And that's the most impressive feat of the day.
Yeah. But 3 of you, Raidriar, Ren, and Tux, had horrible visions in your sleep, which prevented you from resting easy. And
Question for Kilvin. Oh, sorry.
I was going to say you 3 feel exhausted and a little grumpy.
Okay. I have a question about Kilvin.
Yes.
Did you get hit by the hags?
Yeah, I mean, I got grabbed by one.
Did you take damage from them? Like, did they slice you?
I don't believe so.
I didn't take damage either.
They stabbed your neck though.
Not mine.
That was Raidriar.
Oh shit, never mind.
Yeah. So I think whatever they did was probably like a disease or something that they inflict. Speaking of which,
I mean, I think I got grabbed too, but I didn't take any damage. No, wait, no, I did take damage.
Yeah, I'm the only one that got untouched that entire thing.
Okay.
yeah.
Well,
Do you have a way to get rid of like diseases or to check if we have diseases?
this
Not today.
this morning
Okay.
I
Is it like a Thursday thing or?
It's like a I have to prepare it tomorrow kind of thing.
as I'm still sitting in the tree, I want to ritual cast detect magic
Okay.
on the whole group.
In the whole group. So detect magic. As you ritual cast that and scan the group, the only magical thing you notice is basically any magic equipment or gear you all have been carrying. So nothing seems to be out of the ordinary.
And before we go to sleep, do you have lesser restoration prepared?
Well, you guys are
Dusty.
just waking up. You guys are just waking up.
Do you have lesser restoration prepared, Kilvin?
I do not. That was one I'd considered, but I went through more.
It's still morning. You could still prepare it.
Do you have
It's true. I could still prepare it now, I suppose.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys switch out anything right now if you'd like
Okay.
to.
Okay. Do we want to detect, or do we want to just see if lesser restoration gets rid of the effect? I guess we wouldn't know until we go to sleep, would we?
Probably not. If it's detect, no. If it's restoration, maybe.
Okay, I'm glad you let us reorganize our spells because I just realized I didn't have detect magic prepared. But now I'm gonna prepare it because
if you're wizard, you don't need to prepare it if you ritual cast it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
I know, right? Isn't that sweet?
That's a wizard special thing.
Well then I am not taking alarm. Hello, come on. Taking shield instead.
Alright, so I already casted aid real quick. Hang on. And consume spell slot, yes. Okay.
Did we
Don't
need
worry
to
about the
manually
heal.
change our HP again because of that point of exhaustion or whatever?
No, so all it does is make all of your ability checks at disadvantage.
And then...
And speaking of which, Ren, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
How about I do that?
Then I will cast Restoration on Raidriar.
We won't know if it has an effect until I go to sleep, I think.
Constitution.
I believe
saving
it's
throw.
diseases
Oh,
and then
wait.
light effects.
Did you say
Yep.
everything's at disadvantage? So
No. Ability checks, not saving throws.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So, with an 8, this morning you start to get the craving again, but this time you shrug it off and you think you've managed to break the addiction.
Nice.
Well done.
Which is a good thing because those hags probably aren't making pies anytime soon.
No, you don't forget. I still have a pie in my pocket. I could.
Oh, God.
I could relapse at any time.
Alright, would you like to relapse?
Maybe. I don't know. If I roll like a nat 20 on my saving throw, I might get superpowers.
Are you casting Lesser Restoration on Raidriar?
Yes. Let's
Okay.
see if this helps.
Go ahead and make a medicine. You can pick between medicine or arcana. It's up to you.
Probably medicine for me, because that's +4. And yeah, Karna's not, so...
Do you want to have an end of a rom-com moment where you throw the pie into a lake?
Hey, Tux,
No.
would you mind helping with this spell?
Yes, I'll do whatever you need.
Well, so, because clerics get their powers from gods and stuff, it's not real. Like, you would not know much about how he casts his spells.
Okay, fair enough. I was mostly just going for advantage. I was trying to get the flavor.
Yeah, but 10, 14, yeah. So, as you kind of apply the spell to Raidriar, Kilvin, you can definitely feel some sort of curse almost
Oh my god.
on
Strahd?
Raidriar.
Oh my god, am I trying to get this Strahd?
And you try to root it out, but you feel like you're gonna need some more powerful restoration in order to clear this condition.
Well, we know it's a curse now.
Let's get walking.
Maybe there's is there a straight up remove curse spell?
Probably, but I don't have one.
Oh. Yeah, it's 3rd level. Oh well.
Well,
let's get moving to town.
Yeah, we're still like what, a half day from town?
Are we there yet? I'm just a grumpy little gnome.
Yeah.
That wants to find some medicine.
Ireena says, "Are we ready to continue through the forest?"
Yes, we're ready. Let's go. Oh my gosh.
All right. I'm sorry.
Yes. Oh my god.
Because at this point, we all spontaneously start to hate Ireena.
You guys continue on for a while here. Myrtle, are you carrying her, walking along?
I probably am carrying her since she has stubby legs.
Yeah.
She needs to burn some fat, I think.
After walking a little bit, Ren, she kind of looks up at you and goes, you haven't told me your name yet."
Go. I tell her her name is Ren. I'm from a faraway land, and I have no friends.
Well, thank you for saving.
Aw, you're welcome.
She kind of buries her face in you again and seems to doze off.
Aw, head pats for everyone.
You all continue.
Tux moves his neck towards you expectingly.
Oh, I absolutely pat your head.
Tux starts skipping.
For about another hour, and as you kind of enter the woods, these woods feel very familiar to the ones you guys had originally traversed when you first came here.
Okay.
And as you're walking, a mist starts to form around you all.
Not again.
And sort of encloses you on part of the road. And you hear hooves coming through the trees. Tux, go ahead and make an general intelligence check.
Yeah, I mean, I remember them as the people that dropped off that last necklace, right?
Well, we'll find out if you remember that.
That's a good question.
So this is these hooves are very familiar. They sound like the ones from that skeletal rider that gave you the original silver pendant. And through the mist, through the trees, runs out onto the road a skeletal horse with a skeletal rider with a big leather saddlebag. And he looks you all over, and he nods his head, reaches into his bag, pulls out another necklace-like thing, chucks it on the ground,
Deja vu.
and bolts back into the mist, and then it kind of clears, and he's nowhere to be seen.
I approach the necklace and pick it up.
Okay, so this appears to be a whistle. It's in the shape on the necklace, and it's in the shape of a wolf, and it's made of silver. So
Okay.
It looks like you would blow the whistle where the wolf's mouth is.
Hot.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Did we just find a mystic rape whistle? Is that what you're telling me right now?
Yes. I ritual cast detect magic. How long does that take?
Like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Oh.
As
I thought you were going to say like 4 hours.
Yeah, as you're walking.
we're walking, I want to go ahead and guys, I'm going to check this out.
It does appear to be slightly magical, but it's not very powerful.
It seems almost like a normal whistle to me. I'm going to try blowing it.
Okay.
Whoa.
I tried
You sure you want to be doing that?
Yeah.
Last time we did the bidding of some weird creature that told us to do what it wanted, we ended up killing a dog and releasing a monster for like no reason.
Also, the last time we saw wolves, they were all on Strahd's side.
Also,
Plus, he's a skeleton on a horse.
Who wants +1 AC or +1 damage?
That seems unrelated, but
Yeah, it is. I just want to mention it before we forget.
I'll
we
take the
mean
plus-
me.
I could take the +1 damage. That's always useful.
Okay. Anybody other takers?
my AC is like low and probably not worth it.
All right, Ren, you win.
Okay.
I win.
Are you blowing the whistle, Tux?
I
Give it like a really, really small toot.
okay. I'll give it a small toot.
Okay. Blowing the whistle very softly. It's
Mhm.
got a good tone to it. It just has faintly sounds like a wolf howling.
Go figure.
Okay.
That was really
Nothing.
good timing.
Nothing seems to happen.
Okay, I blow full force.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So you blow
First
full
scientist.
force, and again, just louder. It's a whistle noise, but it has the faint, like you can definitely tell that it kind of has a wolf tone to it, howl tone to it. Nothing happens.
Do we notice anything in our surroundings?
No, or make a perception check, but
But the answer's no.
yeah, the answer's no.
Okay.
So go ahead and mark
Right.
roll.
Can I look at the whistle?
Yeah,
Yep.
here. Take a look.
So we saw like a dog statue in the first, like the training for the training house.
House, I believe it's called.
we saw like a dude with a dog. Does it look like any wolves we've seen so
I
far?
saw Strahd holding a dog.
Just looks like a wolf head,
All
like
right.
the wolves you've seen.
Okay, and you said it's silver. Is it similar to the dragon pendant that I have on? Can I tell anything
Make
other?
an investigation check.
Yeah, sure.
Do you like the dice, by the way?
That is a really
do.
cool effect.
Yeah. Investigating it, looking at the working and the markings, they seem to be completely unrelated. You don't think there's any
Oh.
connection between the two.
Really?
That's interesting. Well, I have a silver wolf and a silver dragon that are completely unrelated.
I like how you assumed that I handed it back. I handed it back.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll pocket it.
Okay, so mark that down. Okay. And you all continue a little bit longer. Ireena states that you'll probably reach the gates around midday. And as you... who's in the back?
I believe I was in the back. Ren
Okay.
was.
Go ahead and make a make a perception check.
And rolls are at disadvantage.
Yep. 14. Again, the noise of just the very slight noise of hooves clopping through the dirt, but this time it sounds like it's behind you and coming towards you.
Okay. I put Myrtle on my back, like piggyback style, and pull out a dagger. Are we next to? So we're on the road, but we're next
Yep.
to like trees and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. I move towards the trees, but not into them, and mention to the group, "Hey, there's something coming from behind us."
Okay.
I'm also getting off the road.
Okay. Like out of sight or just on the side of it?
Out of sight.
Like
I get out of
out
sight.
of. Okay. We get out of sight.
I
Okay.
just keep walking along the road, like not
Okay.
on the road, but like on the side.
Are you looking
That's
behind
fine, dude.
yourself?
Yes.
So you all see approaching down the road a man who appears to be leading a draft horse, and the draft horse is pretty hardy, and it's just piled on with saddlebags that look filled to the brim. As he comes closer, you can tell that this is definitely a Vistani, and he's coming towards where you are all. Like he's coming the path that you guys are taking down the road.
I have a question. We're not like encumbered, are we? How did a draft horse that's heavily loaded with shit catch up to us?
He's just behind you.
What the hell? All right, I jump out. If I recognize that he's a Vistani, I jump out and yell, "Yeet, brethren! How goes it?"
Yeah, and he's probably about 50 feet away at this point, and he chuckles and goes, "Oh, that's a good one."
Wasn't a joke. I was asking how you are.
All right, I'm back from my trip from the outside.
Are ya?
Does this guy look like fuck, what's his name? The Yosef, the guy that ran away?
No, he does not.
Okay.
He goes. You go outside now, huh?
What?
He's allowed outside.
Ask him.
Allowed.
All Vistani are. All the riders, right?
Oh, I thought it was just certain ones.
Well, I think they have to like have permission or some shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I go,
Is
what brings
he-
you back?
Is he carrying a person?
No, it
Or
just
group?
seems to be loaded with. He said, I was bringing supplies back for the Vistanian camp south of Vallaki, southwest of Vallaki. You see, the Vallakians are. They don't really like our kind. If you kind of catch my drift. We're not
Sure,
really,
sure.
What you?
we're not
We
really
just-
allowed inside the walls.
Oh, so wait, he's going the same direction as us, but he's headed to the Vistani camp. Isn't that behind us?
He said a Vistani camp.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, sorry.
You got any good loot?
Well, I've got plenty of stuff from the outside world if you're interested in paying.
Raidriar strides right up.
What do you- anything you're looking for in specific?
Do you have stout?
I don't have stout, but I think I have some ale here.
It'll do.
And he kind of rummages through his stuff and he pulls out a cask. It's about half the size of the one you originally had.
How many do you have?
Well, just this one. I try to
Okay.
carry as few liquids as possible. They're pretty heavy.
Mm-hmm. How much?
Could probably part with this for about 10 gold.
I slapped down 10 gold.
Very well. It's not very good stuff, but
I smell it.
it smells bad. This is some shitty ass ale.
Do you have a refund policy?
Well, I don't take trips very often. It's quite a long journey.
I'll take that as a yes.
You tell by your pale skin. What you guys aren't from here. What brings you to Barovia?
The wine, of course.
One of you
chuckles-
fuckers dragged us here.
He chuckles. He chuckles at that and says, "Yeah, I'm sure." Oh, really? I'm sorry. Not all of us are the kindly folk, unfortunately. As much as I hate to say it.
Do you think you'd be willing to take us out?
Fortunately, I wish I could, but I don't really have that say or ability.
I casually don't give a fuck.
I feel like
What
that
do you have
probably
in?
changed.
Hey, are you all you wouldn't all happen to be going inside Vallaki, would you?
No.
That's.
Damn.
I'm kidding. Yes, we are.
Well, you see, I have this niece, and her 9th birthday's coming up soon, and well, I want to get her something nice, and I heard of this toy shop in Vallaki called Blinksy's, but I can't really go in there myself. If you were willing to run in and pick something and bring it to the camp, there'd definitely be another I'd definitely be willing to get it another cask of ale for you. This time I'll look for something better.
Could you get stout?
I could definitely look.
I've actually been to that toy shop, and the toys usually cost around 300 gold. I'd be happy if you wanted to pay the cost for it. I'd grab something for you.
Make a deception check at disadvantage because he knows the inside of Vallaki and you don't.
Oh, I thought he wasn't allowed in Vallaki.
Well, that doesn't mean he doesn't know people that have been there.
So
No,
do I have to
so-
roll it disadvantage because
No,
I'm already
roll it.
okay. Wait, deception.
What's the name of the shop?
Blinksy's.
Holy shit!
Oh wow.
The DC is really high though because he's
Yeah.
been here for a long time and you haven't. He goes 300 gold for a toy. Really?
You're right. It was actually 200.
I'm sure. Anyways,
We'd be happy to get a toy.
I'm Aragal, by the way. My brother Luvash, my niece's father, is the leader of our camp. I'm sure he would also reward you handsomely.
Okay, we'll keep that in mind.
Where do we find you once we exit the city? You said you're on your way somewhere else.
Oh yeah, you'll see it. There's a path right outside the eastern gates that goes through the forest and it leads straight to the camp.
I thought you said you were on the southwestern side.
No, I said southeast. Did I accidentally say southwest? I meant southeast if I said southwest.
Oh, damn it. I thought I had uncovered a plot. You can hide from the note taker.
Yeah.
And what kind of toy did he say he wanted?
Just anything from the shop, really. Anything that would. He said that she's turning 9, so 9-year-old girl.
What was his name again?
Aragold?
Aragal. I can show you this guy's picture. Might as well.
We can get you a toy on one condition.
And that condition is.
You take this stinky shit back. I mean, my God. This is some mild stuff.
The ale.
Yeah.
You don't want it?
I mean, I have.
So the ale you got.
I don't like wine, but I still have some refined tastes.
Well, it's going to be a little bit before my next trip.
I can wait.
Alrighty. And do you want so you want to trade your gold back for the?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, he has no problem with that.
What have you in the way of armor and weapon?
What have you?
Here, he says, on me? Not much.
I go, oh really? Do you ever have any trouble with, people robbing you on the road?
I can't remember the last time that happened.
What the fuck? Alright. I assume that he's highly skilled.
I tell Rin if he gets us into another fight, I'll kill him.
Especially around these parts. Vistani kind of have a bad rap. So people tend to avoid us.
Interesting.
I think you'll understand why when you reach Vallaki.
We've met a couple Vistani that have rubbed us the wrong way, but
doesn't surprise me. But
wait, what Vistani rubbed us the wrong way?
I'll give you one.
The Yosef that stole Kilvin's beard.
Oh yeah.
Just took the whole thing.
I will say what I've heard about Vallaki. I can give one tip. Keep a smile on your face.
No problem, buddy.
We have
What's that game on Steam? That's the literal premise of the entire game. It's like set in dystopian England, and you have to take drugs to stay smiling.
Minecraft?
No.
Yeah.
It exists.
I'll believe it.
Anyway.
It's called
All right.
We Happy Few.
Well, if you... What's the rarest item in your possession right now?
Rarest item? Well, I have some.
Question.
I have some good spices that you can't find anywhere else.
Eat.
Any magical items?
I enjoy cooking.
Fortunately, no, we don't carry those. Those are expensive.
All right. Well, we'll keep an eye out for your toy. Have a good one.
Before you go, you've been around here, right? Barovia, at least?
For my whole life.
Okay. Have you ever heard of a tower situated on a lake?
And he kind of thinks a little bit. Yeah. East of Vallaki, probably about a day's journey to Lake Baratok. I've heard of a wizard tower on the lake there.
Interesting.
But been rushing us to Campman too.
I haven't heard of anybody visiting it in any recent time. Just rumors, at least that I've heard.
Okay. And do you also know how to get to the village of Krezik?
Oh yeah, that's just due east of Vallaki. If you follow the Svalage Road, you'll eventually get there. I'm sure you might be able to. Vallaki is a pretty big town. You probably will be able to find a map somewhere there.
A lot of east places here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something everything's.
Okay, thank you. I toss him a silver,
Oh,
which I don't have, so I will convert my
Okay.
stuff.
He says, "Well, thank you very much. You didn't have to do that. I'm glad to help out guests. I know This place is kind of a shithole, to be blunt.
No.
It can't be a shithole if everyone's smiling.
Oh, actually,
I
does he
guess,
have any rations?
I mean, he's got a shit ton of food and stuff. Like,
Okay.
it looks like he's restocking for the camp, basically.
Can I buy some food off him?
What would you want? So you just want to buy rations?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. So, what's the price of rations?
Are there any perks to like cooking food on a fire or owning other food besides rations?
I mean, other than roleplay reasons, not really.
Okay, just checking.
I mean, if your character's sick and tired of eating hardtack and stuff, he says, yeah, I don't mind. I'll give you the rate I bought him for 5 silver per day.
Is that like per ration?
Yeah. So basically, 1 day of ration is 5 silver.
Okay, I'll buy 2 rations from him.
Okay.
I'll buy 5.
I'll buy 4.
Okay. So just mark off 5 silver per ration you buy.
That's 10 silver to 1 gold. Is that correct?
Yep. Is that all?
I think that'll do for me.
Pleasure doing business with you.
No problem. I hope, like I said, bring the toy back. Much appreciated.
I look over at Ren. Looks over at Tux and asks, "Hey, you should probably ask him about that crazy ass furry whistle."
Well, yeah, let's ask him about the skeletal horse. That seems important.
Yeah.
Probably warn him as well.
Have you ever heard of a skeletal rider that
At this
approaches
point,
from
he kind
mist?
of furrows his brow and kind of looks at you like you're a crazy person and says,
I mean, I didn't think so, but
no.
yeah. See, Ren has these weird dreams, and he likes to pretend like they're real life.
I whip out the dream pie and I go, "It's because of these motherfuckers."
Oh yeah, those things will fuck you up real good.
But show him the whistle.
Okay. Here, look, check this out. I found, we got this whistle. Does this look familiar or
No, but it looks neat. You willing to sell it?
No, don't sell
not
it.
today?
Alrighty, well, like I said, southeast. Also, we Vistani like to have a good time, so if you're tired of those Vallakians, feel free to stop on by.
Better bet.
We'll keep that in mind.
Well, I gotta take off a path through the woods here. If they see me near the gates, they'll get all in a tizzy.
Rightfully so.
Can't have them in a tizzy.
Well, I wish you the best.
You as well.
You'd be the first.
And he heads into the woods.
How many
Does he get
rations
attacked?
would you say we've eaten, by the way?
So I thought you guys marked off some last time, so for today, just mark off another set.
Okay.
We did, yeah.
I ran out today, so.
I thought
Till
we
now.
start with 10.
I think I started with 5.
I thought it was 5 as well.
Wait, you started with 5 and then you just ran out? But
Pretty
we
sure.
haven't we haven't had to eat rations every day. Like we stayed at the manor, we ate at the tavern.
Kelvin didn't.
Oh, you didn't? Oh,
He never ate food anywhere else.
Fair enough.
Okay, fair enough. Sure.
He's got a thing, you know. Only eat food he prepares.
Interesting.
No, I don't know. I'm just...
No, that's literally it.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember that from session 1.
Oh, yeah,
Alrighty.
that's right, because the snacks, and you said, no, I only eat food I make.
All right, let's get moving, guys.
Yeah.
So, you guys continue on a little bit more, and the old Svalich road meanders into a valley washed over by dark, brooding mountains to the north and south. The woods recede, revealing a sullen mountain burg surrounded by a wooden palisade. Thick fog presses up against this wall, as though looking for a way inside, hoping to catch the town aslumber. The dirt road ends at a set of sturdy iron gates with a pair of shadowy figures standing behind them. Planted in the ground and flanking the road outside the gates are a half-dozen pikes with wolves' heads impaled on them.
Pikes with wolves' heads.
Mm-hmm. This is Vallaki.
Yep, you're at the gates. Basically, you see this massive wooden palisade wall sort of surrounding, and there's this set of iron gates that leads in, and you see 2 what appears to be guards standing behind the iron gates. As you guys approach, they call out and say, "Stop! Who goes there?"
We're not wolves.
I can well see that, sir.
We're here
work.
on behalf
We're
from the
merchants.
orders of Barovian Mayor. What's his
Well-
face?
Hold on, one at a time.
Are you aware of the Mayor Ismark of Barovia?
No. Last time I checked, fuck, I have to look this up.
It was his dad, wasn't it?
He was Mark's the son. His dad was something else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sorry, I gotta look this name up.
His name's probably something else. Zmark. Like Gizmark or
Well, I'm sorry to
Gizmark.
inform you, but placeholder name is dead. So, Ismark is the new
Oh yeah,
mayor.
Collian.
Collian's dead. We buried him last week.
Make a persuasion check at this.
Don't we have
We have Ireena here with us.
Ireena with us?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So at this point, I was gonna wait till you guys failed till she stepped in so she could say the day.
I mean, I was gonna say there she is.
Yeah, she was gonna originally
Story,
step up.
guys.
She says, "Hello, I am Ireena Koliana. I am the daughter of the late Burgomaster of Barovia, sister of the current Burgomaster of Barovia. I'm here to discuss political matters with the Baron here, due to the change of hands in the village. Would you be willing to let me and my retinue that kindly escorted us in?" And the guards kind of look at each other and they nod their heads and go, "Very well."
Are they smiling?
They look. I mean, they're guards. Not
But,
necessarily like they don't got like weird grins, but they're not sour or
Oh, okay.
down.
I was expecting weird grins.
Okay.
I smile. A big ass fucking smile.
Before
too.
you enter, though, I need to ask these four. I need to know your opinion of the Devil Strahd.
Why do you ask?
We do not tolerate any support.
Thank
At
goodness.
all.
We were afraid you guys liked that evil murderer, this madman. I'm glad to hear that you guys are.
And you three, he's being very cautious about this. He's dead serious right now. And he looks at Kilvin, Raidriar, and Ren and goes, "And you three?"
He is a
If
monster.
I had $1 for every time I had a thought of love towards Strahd, I'd have $0.
I
That
don't know
sentence
what a-
was a fucking roller coaster.
I don't know what $1 is, but I'll take that as a yes or as a no. You don't support him.
I mentioned that, yeah, we met one of those Vistani motherfuckers out on the road. We beat the shit out of him, so hopefully Strahd doesn't come
Oh,
after
God.
us, because he probably doesn't like us very much.
You see, as you say that,
What?
make a perception check, Ren.
Perception. Is it still a
At
disadvantage?
disadvantage, yeah.
Right. Perception.
18.
Damn, we are
You
getting
notice
the
the
girls.
other guard that hasn't been talking, as you mention Vistani and talk about this, you hear him mutter under his breath, horse-munching thieves.
Oh shit, they eat those horses?
I mean,
Damn.
they get meat from somewhere.
Horses are food. Alright. Yeah, I try to convince the guard that we just absolutely just about murdered that guy. So obviously Strahd doesn't like us.
The guard also asks, and who's the girl? I wouldn't expect an escort party to be traveling with.
She's
Oh,
my
right.
apprentice.
Okay.
What'd you say, Ren?
She's my apprentice.
Make a deception check.
Why would you
I-
feel the need to lie about this?
Wait, that's not even a lie. Wait a minute.
Oh wait, that's even
He
worse.
just doesn't know yet.
Natural one.
Oh my
You got
god.
a child, and then
He looks at you, Ren, and he has this weird expression like,
But speaking
not-
of the girl, we are looking for a place for her to stay.
No, we're not.
You really want to carry around a defenseless girl with us?
Are you really going to groom this child into your right hand girl?
Abso-fucking-lutely. She's the one who's worthy.
If she is an orphan, we do have an orphanage here.
Probably better than Rin.
We'll do our best to take you up on
I
that.
don't know. Have you been to many orphanages?
I would still say it's better than Rin.
At which point, they open the gates and they allow you to walk in. The guard that was talking kind of waves you over to a table. He says, and sits down behind it and says, "First, we'll have to take care of a few businesses as you enter here. We run a really tight ship here in Vallaki."
How do you spell Vallaki, sir?
Vallaki.
I was way off.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I get it. Barovia is Bavaria, and Vallaki is Wallachia.
Mm-hmm.
I get it now. Okay, sorry, I'm slow on the uptake.
Villaki.
Vallaki.
Okay.
Says, in addition to, the very standard laws of most towns, murder, thievery, extortion, blackmail, which are all unacceptable here, even more so.
We wouldn't dream of it.
Once you are inside this town, as you are now, the mention of the name Strahd is strictly illegal, even in written form. Know that even now, as I say the name, it is the last time you will hear it within the gates. Instead, if you must refer to the aforementioned individual, you will refer to him simply as the devil.
As the he who must not be named.
2. This noble town holds a festival each week in honor of the residents' general merriment and continued support of the Burgomaster, Baron Vargas Volakovich. As guests of Vallaki, you will not be required to aid in the preparation for our festivals. However, your attendance and participation in each and every festival is absolutely mandatory for the length of your stay. Failure to attend will be in strict opposition to Vallakian law. The next great Vallakian festival, the Festival of the Blazing Sun, will be held in 3 days' time in the town square.
Cool.
Who is this festival in honor of?
The Burgomaster.
For general merriment and continued support of the Burgomaster. And I'll just put his name in the...
And what about the Festival of the Burning Sun? What's that one about?
Did you guys see that in the chat?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Cool.
Failure to comply with any end of these laws, as well as the aforementioned ones before, will mark you as criminals to our city, and you'll be punished as such with accordance to our justice system. If you have any questions, now is the time to ask them.
Do you have any maps?
I raise my hand.
Yes, sir?
Why do the people insist on having a festival in his name all the time?
Well, you see, our very kind and generous Burgomaster, Baron Vargas Volakovich, has kept the devil here at bay, as well as his family line. The devil has not visited this town in over 100 years.
How did he manage to do that?
Why, with their policies, of course.
Policies?
So anyone who is in opposition, clearly, is somehow aligned with the devil, and as such will be taken care of accordingly.
What happened 100 years ago?
I don't know. And trust me,
Who does know?
if you're going to be acting like this, you're not going to get very far in this town.
Acting like what?
Like a fool and a nuisance.
I've literally never been here in my entire life, and you asked us if we had questions. I genuinely don't know what's happening.
Alrighty.
I karate chop you on the head and say, hey, be polite.
I try my genuine. I really don't know why he's responded like this.
Go ahead and make an insight check, Raidriar.
I'm at disadvantage because, like, my balls.
12. it's hard to get a exact read, but it's clear that should any trouble be caused, there will be no hesitation. You're getting the sense that this town is strict.
Okay.
Ren gets a sinking feeling.
I eye down Ren, glaring daggers.
Yeah, I kind of look away sheepishly.
He'll says, in addition, while we understand due to the nature of the valley, it is important that we give our citizens the right to bear arms. We must take precautions, as you understand. And we have a registry of all the weapons owned by citizens and visitors in the town. If you would be so kind to present all of the weaponry you have on you so we can make a note of your appearance as well as the name that they are registered to. And he gestures to the table in front of you all.
I take out a single knife and put it on the table.
Make a deception check.
Yes, please. At disadvantage.
Put down all your knives, please.
Oh my god.
He goes, I'm not joking.
I pull out 4 more daggers. And my short swords.
Okay.
I have 2 daggers.
But I have one. So I try to keep 1 dagger in my pocket still. Does he
Make another deception check then.
Alright.
It's going to be at a higher DC this time because you're doing it again.
Alright, fine. No, I'm not risking the disadvantage. I pull the last dagger out and put it on the table.
Okay. And you see as a guy next to him, the other guard, he seems to have paper and he seems to be jotting notes down. And we'll need names as well. Man, place the daggers down, please.
Ren.
Very well. And he writes it down. Next.
Okay, good.
I'll put down my 2 daggers.
Okay. Marks that down. Raidriar.
I put down my greatsword and my crossbow.
Okay. Marks it down. You're not carrying anything else, right?
I have a mess kit that says it has simple cutlery in it, and I imagine there's a knife in there, but I'm not putting that up.
Yeah. Kilvin.
He walks up, literally drops the hammer from like shoulder height, and then the crossbow.
Okay. They mark it all down, said, very well. Thank you for your cooperation, and welcome to Vallaki.
Look at the guards, and I ask them why they didn't ask my apprentice whether she had any weapons.
He rolls his eyes.
Did Ireena put down her stuff?
Oh yeah, she did too, as well.
Okay. Can I tell if she hit anything?
No, she did not.
Did she just reveal a sword or anything else?
Yeah, that was it. Just the rapier. At this point, Ireena goes, also, would you mind pointing us in the direction of the mansion? I really should introduce myself. And they say, head down the main road. You'll see a hook to the left that leads to the town square. South from the town square, follow the road, will lead you to the Burgomaster's mansion. She said, thank you very much.
Lead the way, Ireena.
Yep. And everybody, welcome to the town of Vallaki.
Do we see a tavern?
Yeah.
Do it, huh?
Well, okay, so maybe I might release them after this town because it's kind of big, but for now we're just going to try to theater of the mind it and see how that goes. So, as you all head down this main road, you notice distinctly that next to Barovia, this town is almost completely different, and you all who have been to, normal towns around the where you originally came from, this actually feels really familiar. There's people walking around, talking. They seem to be having a good time. The various workers doing their thing. It seems like a fairly normal town. Very, very different to what the experience you all had in Barovia, the village of Barovia.
You see anybody who looks like they were from Barovia, like that pale, almost dead look?
You get make a perception check.
Okay. Do I passively notice them?
Actually, yeah. So I'll say you, as you kind of walk through this first area, you can tell that you get some of the markers of people like that. Not nearly as many as in the village of Barovia, but even still, they put a smile on, even though it seems fake, and they seem
we have
to
the smile.
doing their best to look like they're enjoying themselves. As you kind of walk down the main road, the first thing that catches your eye that seems out of place compared to the rest of the things you've seen so far, you see a large stockyard to your left, and you see there's several large locked sheds. You see there's a sign in front of the gate that says RSX Stockyard. And most of it seems simple, though there is one thing that catches your eye, though. There is a single wagon that seems a lot more colorful. Appears to be some sort of a carnival wagon. But its paint is starting to peel off, and it's faded a little bit. But you can see letters spelled on the side that says Rictavio's Carnival of Wonders. So that's the first thing that catches your eye. So a couple things too. Kilvin, with your passive perception, you notice as you walk down the town, you hear some gossip from the people. One, you hear a few women talking about the guard captain and his devilish arm.
Did we notice a devilish arm on any of the guards we saw?
No,
Okay.
no, they look normal. That's so far the gossip you've been able to pick up.
Okay.
You also hear that one of the famous town drunkards, Bluto, has gone missing recently.
The town drunkard?
Yeah. That's the two things so far you've been able to hear.
Okay.
As you continue through the town. You pass a few, what looks to be an apothecary. There seems to be a blacksmith. A general store. Some, just things you'd find in a town. As you continue, though, you come upon the town square that the guard described. And you see, in this town square, in the middle, there is a large wooden platform about 5 foot, raised 5 feet up. And you see surrounding it many sets of stocks. And you see what appears to be it's kind of hard to see, but as you get closer, about 7 people are currently in these stocks. About 4 men and 3 women. And they're all wearing plastered donkey heads. And they seem they're just kind of in the stocks. And you see there's a fountain here as well that sort of peasants are kind of filling up their water, and no one seems to be paying them much mind. You also notice surrounded around the town square and on these buildings seem to be proclamations of some sort. And you see a few people are tearing down ones and putting new ones up. There's also just seems to be a small proclamation in front of the stocks where all these people are being, as far as you can tell, punished for something.
I want to go read it.
As well as behind them in the stocks, you see a gallows, 3 nooses ready for whatever miscreants.
Nice.
So you're going to go up and read the proclamation. Which, are you reading the ones around on the buildings or the one in front of the people?
I'm going to read the one in front of the people.
Okay, as you approach and read it, it says, for the crime of malicious unhappiness, these folks have been imprisoned or been punished to 2 days of public degradation in the town stocks.
Wow. Cool. I like this town. It's pretty dark.
Yeah.
Does anybody else want to do something in the town square?
Let's look at the proclamations being replaced.
Okay, so looking around, you see one of them. The old one that's soon to be taken down says, "Come one, come all, to the greatest celebration of the year, the Wolf's Head Jamboree. Attendants and children required, pikes will be provided, all will be well. The Baron."
Huh.
I see.
Will be provided.
And then you see, following around the townsfolk that seem to be putting up the new ones, it says, "Come one, come all, to the greatest celebration of the year, the festival of the blazing sun. Attendance and children required. Rain or shine, all will be well. The Baron."
This Baron sounds like he's really on the up and up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Year's
he
greatest
seems
festival every
active.
week.
I would like to turn to Ireena and say, I'm kind of interested to see what would happen if the devil shows up for you again here.
Yes,
On the one hand, I dread it. On the other hand, I would love to see some of these people put in their place, break that streak of theirs. But that's pretty selfish.
yeah, I've heard tales about Vallaki.
I whispered to the group out of earshot of Ireena, I guess the other two. I said, didn't Strahd want Ireena here?
Yeah.
I mean, I have a sinking feeling, this is kind of out of game, that the only reason he leaves it alone is someone's making a deal with Strahd.
Yeah. We'll see.
Let's not say that too loud. It's not
Yeah.
gonna come out once.
Yeah, you don't want to say Strahd.
Oh,
That
that's
was
out
out
of
of
game.
game.
That was out of game.
Yeah, the thing you
I
just did right there, where you told him not to do it, you just did it. You did the thing, dude.
And she says, yeah, I've heard many people, some are happy with the rule in the town, but many are just go along so they don't get well. And she kind of nods towards the stocks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm expecting a record scratch sound effect when someone accidentally says the devil's name in the future.
But as much as
Everything grinds to a halt. Sorry, go ahead.
As much as I want to head to the church where you were asked to bring me, I really should, if I'm in town, probably should inform the Baron that I'm here. Have a word.
Yep, let's
If
get
you
that
all-
taken care of.
Although I
We want to
would
sort out your...
I would appreciate it if you all came with me. For that.
Yeah, we want to get these affairs sorted out so that
Want
we can
money.
leave.
What he means is we want money.
What?
That sounds nice.
Ireena,
Oh, does this place
we've
have-
grown as a family during our travels together.
It's been a day.
Nothing's more important than
Day.
Maybe two.
nothing's more important than getting your affairs taken care of. Let's get going.
You
Just for money.
also asking around, Kilvin, or you guys as a group kind of asking people, you do know that Blinsky's Toys appears to be directly past the mansion that you are heading to.
Which direction was the Vistani camp?
East. Everything is east.
Everything's
southeast. There's a path southeast,
Oh, okay.
outside the gates, the eastern gates. Yeah, so, and you get the general sense, so to the north goes to Lake Zarovich. That's all it leads to, and it's a short distance. It's not very far to this. Basically, people describe this massive lake just north of the town.
This is a different lake than the Wizard Tower Lake?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, that lake is also to the east, the Wizard
Right.
Tower Lake.
Right.
Alright, well, let's go.
Are we
follow Ireena.
walking past people?
Oh yeah, there's tons of people in this town. Like, seem to be just having a normal day.
Oh,
basically.
Like-
so
like
I'm gonna
it's
plaster.
crowded?
Yeah, it's pretty crowded. Yeah, it's think of it. To give you a sense, it's not like you get the sense it's not a very dour place. People are fairly happy here, even if the current state is a little oppressive.
People walking around look well off.
Yeah, and even the peasants seem to be fed and keep well enough.
But they look like peasants.
Well, you can tell there's definitely peasants and more people that are higher up, and I mean, like any medieval town, basically.
Can we ask around for like a really specialized doctor?
A really specialized doctor.
Like a really, really intelligent, someone who'd be able to like notice a curse or understand why we might be having bad dreams.
Do we have to start calling it the Curse of the Devil?
You asking around, the only thing you get of that sort, they say, well, there's an herbalist in town named Jenny, but I don't know if that's what you're looking for. There are rumors, though, that in the village of Kresk, there's a, almost an angelic-like figure running, the abbey there. Maybe
Is it St. Mark's? What is it? St. Mark's Abbey?
The Abbey of St. Markovia, yeah.
Markovia, that's right.
I believe people call him the Abbot.
I'm sorry, I was writing something down. You said the
Basically,
abbot?
yeah, the Abbot, an angelic figure that appears to run. He's been rumored to be able to commit miracles, like raising the dead.
I would like to check this guy out.
Okay, you don't know that because I am too.
Is this like a stranger that we're talking to?
Yeah, and it's not just one person. Just like you kind of pick up bits of it.
Okay. Well, whoever told us about Jenny, I look at that guy and I wiggle my eyebrows and go, "Is Jenny cute?"
Well, I believe she's 70 years old, so...
No then.
That's
Alrighty.
Hey,
That doesn't
that's
answer the question.
presumptuous.
Unless you're into that, I don't judge.
All right then.
I want an answer to the question. I want you to roll for hotness right now.
Roll for hotness. Well, disadvantage because she's 70.
That is personal preference.
Okay.
Oh man. So I guess we keep going to the mansion, right?
Yep. That's where I'm ready to go.
Yep, so you continue on, and you watch as you head south the way that the guard told you from the town square. There seem to be 4 roads that lead into this square. And you head south, and it actually kind of hooks around in like a U, and you start walking back north, and you see a large building off into to your left. And we will go ahead and load up this map.
Maps.
So let me pull you guys on here.
To
Oh,
do
question.
things until we're not
approximate time is it?
disadvantaged.
What time is it currently? It's about midday.
Okay, that's kind of figured, but
cool.
I was curious.
I'm glad we're not wasting too much time being disadvantaged all the time.
So it's been about, let's say, 4 hours. So, okay.
Okay. It's activated. You guys should be able to move to it now.
Currently it's just white for me.
Same.
Me too.
There we go.
Alright, so that's to load.
Hey.
And let me change the music here.
I wonder if there will be combat here.
That's up to you guys.
Ren, you know what to do. Yeah, break through that window.
Whoops. Let me pull up some notes here.
I take a peek. Do I see anybody inside?
Give me a second. Sorry.
Let's all keep a fake smile on our face.
Yep. Big grins. I look at Myrtle and I say, "Big grins now. These people here are crazy."
Hey, there's a person. I see a person.
I still only see white. Oh, I'm here.
I see a bunch of people.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing?
Oh my, hello.
Can
What
I
are
have
those?
food?
What the
Yeah.
hell is that thing?
You guys are just stalking around the
Oh,
Aaron's
bunch
I
of
mean,
like
I guess canonically we just did, didn't we?
bunch of like witches in training.
So that's the icon that the module uses for like a commoner. So yeah, that's not like a negative sort of.
Just looks like a lot of people in the room.
I would like to cast Alter Self to look like a
Smiling person.
smiling little girl.
Is there a reason why you don't want to use Disguise Self, which is a first level spell?
Because I didn't prepare it.
Also, be careful, because if you did a long rest, you didn't get your spell slots back. Technically. So
Shit. I think
you'd have 2 and 2.
I have 2 and 2? Okay, cool. Yeah, because I did give myself spell slots back because I forgot about that. Yeah, I definitely...
Oh. Am I recognized as a dwarf, or do I pass as a human?
Even though you're a dwarf, it doesn't seem like anyone's paying too much mind to it. I mean, people eye you as a group suspiciously. You get the sense that they've seen adventure groups before, but they don't last very long.
That's good news.
I still want to be a kid.
You want to be a kid?
I want to be a smiling little girl.
Turn him into a goat. Turn him into a goat, DM.
That's not what I asked. You are not a genie. You are a dungeon master.
I'm not sure
Like
which
a
is worse.
human child.
A human child, yes.
You should
So,
look
and
exactly like
are you
Myrtle.
still carrying Myrtle this whole time, Ren?
Fuck yeah.
Okay. What are you guys doing?
I tell Myrtle, this is my true form.
She goes. She tilts her head and goes, I don't
Nope.
think so.
I whisper to Myrtle, yeah, he's kind of silly, isn't he?
Myrtle, let's go play.
Nods her head.
I set Myrtle down, but I hold her hand and I go, I don't think you want to play with him. He's kind of weird.
You're-
She nods her head yes.
That's fair. I skip to the front door.
We look at Ireena,
So-
and I mentioned that Ireena should probably lead the way.
Yeah, Ireena knocks on the door, and you see the door opens, and you see what appears to be a maid standing there and goes, oh, sorry, Raidriar, I'm moving you around. Goes, yes, can I help you? And then Ireena goes, yes, I am Ireena Kolyana, and she does her spiel, the introduction spiel. I figured it, if I am visiting and potentially staying for a little bit in town, I should inform the Baron of the change in leadership over in the village, as well as extend my services while I'm here.
I didn't know she was a prostitute.
Okay, that's not what I meant, but okay, fuck her. And she goes, yes, please come into the parlor. I believe the Baron's busy right now, but I can go get Lady Petrovna.
That rings a bell.
Let's around the town. That's basically the Baron's wife.
Cool beans, cool beans.
Oh,
Okay.
she was talking to Elizabeth Durst though.
Oh, really?
She was one of the people in the letters. Yeah.
Oh shit. So Ireena's heading towards that room with all the
Yeah.
officials. All right. I run up to the maid and I say, hey miss, can Myrtle and I go play upstairs? And then I turn to Myrtle before she can answer and I say, raise you there, and I run upstairs.
Okay.
Nice.
Does Myrtle
Yeah,
actually
sure.
follow, or
Uh,
can I persuade her into
Ren?
following?
Okay.
Make a persuasion check, Tux.
Cool. No, wait, no, I didn't.
Make a
Fine.
persuasion check.
Okay.
$11.
She's a child. Of course she wants to go play.
She kind of slinks
goes
back
with you.
and kind of grabs onto Ren's pant legs.
Ren, tell her it's fine. We have important
Well,
things to accomplish here, I think.
The maid seems to, you being a child, she kind of goes, there can't be too much harm.
Wow. I go, don't go too far, dear, to Tux.
Is Myrtle not coming?
No,
I look at
she's-
Myrtle and I'm like, you can go if you want, or you can stay here.
And Tux is gone. So Tux, just wait for a minute while I
Okay.
take care of that.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. The maid leads you three, as well as Ireena, into the room south. Says it'll be just a moment before she arrives.
Did you ever figure out how to let me see what they're seeing?
I actually can't do that.
Okay.
Is there anything of
So-
note in here?
Let me look. So it just seems to be a parlor. It has like a fine array of furnishings and draperies, and has kind of a feminine touch to it all.
How tall is the ceiling?
I don't know. I really don't.
Come on, DM. You're supposed to know these things.
Yeah, I mean,
This is
it's
very-
a,
Go. Also, what material is the house made out of?
standard parlor, you know.
Stone or wood?
Parlor? Oh my
Okay.
Okay, the reason anytime I ever ask how high a ceiling is if I needed to like jump up the wall and try to hide in the ceiling, is that possible?
Tux, I'll let you explore. You get to check out one room, and then I'm gonna hop back down to them.
Okay.
So feel free to run around and.
Oh my god, there's a lot of rooms here.
Busy.
Okay. I guess I'll This is a... Oh, that's a window. Never mind.
Yeah.
What are the doors?
Go up to that. Yeah,
they
that hallway.
actually show doors. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll peek around this corner.
So they're closed doors. Which one, left or right?
I opened the right one.
Okay, go ahead and step in. So. Oh, I'm so glad you walked into this room.
Oh god, that can't be good.
Oh, this is great.
Let the record show I walked into the very first door I could.
Tux.
Yep.
As you enter this room, there's a simple bed.
Uh-huh.
And a heavy wooden chest inside this room. But the thing is, this room is filled with dolls. Like,
yes, it is.
All over the place. As you kind of search and pick up a doll, one of the more better ones, and inspect it, you look and it looks really familiar. And then the realization hits you. Every single doll in this room is almost the exact likeness of Ren.
Okay.
Each doll has a small tag that's stitched into it that says, "Is no fun, is no Blinsky." There's
is no fun, is no Blinsky.
Also under the bed are a few empty wine bottles. Labeled with Wizard of the Wines, Purple Grape Mash number 3. In the chest.
Yeah. What's in the chest?
It just seemed to be a heap of wrinkled clothes. And
as I pull the clothes out, I don't see anything at the bottom.
Yeah, at the bottom. There's a short sword.
Oh my god. Okay.
But yeah, all of these dolls seem to basically try to copy the image of Ren.
I grab a doll and I grab the short sword and I put it in my bag.
Okay.
Wait, okay, time out. The rules were no stealing of any kind?
Basically, I mean, you have to be caught still, but...
It's only illegal if you get caught.
Okay,
They also did track what weapons we have on us.
They didn't track the weapons of the little girl.
Well,
True, but they also knew you were there, and now you're not.
I leave the short sword and I carry the doll in my hand.
Okay.
I'm not trying to hide it.
Just one of the several dolls?
Mm-hmm. There are a lot of dolls.
There
you don't understand.
Like it fills all the shelves. It's on top of the chest. On top, there's like hundreds of them. Like hundreds of these dolls, and they all look exactly like Ren.
That's bizarre.
Nice. Why am I not getting any like financial kickback from all these dolls of me? Obviously, someone's ripping me off.
That's a good question.
Okay. Meanwhile, so Tux, go ahead and just stay where you are for now. Don't open any doors.
I won't.
At this
Is it okay
point,
if I count the doors though?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay.
You see a well-dressed woman enter the room. Older, very almost silver hair, and she has this big wide grin on her face. And she walks in and goes, "Oh, hello all. Welcome to Vallaki. How are you all enjoying the town so far?"
Just lovely. Thank you for having us.
I immediately try to match her grin and say, "Seems like a blast to me."
Lovely, lovely. And she kind of has a good smile to her face and cocks her head to the side a little bit. That makes me very happy to hear. Ireena, is it? I remember you when you were a child. You've grown quite a fine woman. And she says, "Thank you."
I'll say.
Okay. Says, my husband should be down soon, but I can entertain you in the meantime. Do you have any questions about our, comes sits down. About our lovely town.
Do you
Or I
happen
was so
to have a
happy.
map, would you?
Not on us, no. I'm sure at the Blue Water Inn, you
Okay.
might be able to find one willing to sell.
Oh, we were supposed to go there for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
Let's see. I want to ask her. So this is the Baron's wife, you said?
Yep.
I'll ask her. Are you looking forward to the festival in 3 days? I've never attended one before, so I don't know what it's going to be.
Yeah, and when you say the festival, her eyes light up, and she seems very happy that you asked about it. She says, "Oh yes,
God.
yes, the festival. Actually, me and some of my friends were working on the decorations and ordering the decorations for the festival.
Decorations, you say?
I do hope you all will come. It'll be so lovely."
What is the big event for this festival?
Oh, I can't spoil that now, can I? What would be the fun in that?
It's gonna be really hard not to metagame this if I don't find out about those dolls.
But if you haven't heard yet, my wonderful husband, Vargas, and his family line have kept the devil, curse his name, out of this town for a century now.
What happened a century ago?
I am not sure. I'd assume it was when my husband's line took charge and cleaned up the town.
Huh?
Have you heard of Mrs. Durst?
Durst? No, I can't say I have.
Can I tell if she's lying or not?
Make an insight check.
Can I also, because as being the second person, just say I'm not sure about that. I want to see if she's
Okay, I'll say Kilvin can do it at advantage.
No. I think Raidriar is asking about, is she lying about nothing happening 100 years ago?
Oh, okay. Go ahead and make an insight check on that as well, then, Raidriar.
6.
Six. So she seems pretty convinced that that's what went down a century ago. Whether it's true or not, you're not sure, but in her mind, that's what happened.
Okay.
Kilvin, yeah, she appears to not know anything about the Durst. She did introduce herself, by the way, as Lady Lydia Petrovna.
Ah, okay.
So it could be just a family name.
I see.
Because if you remember, I don't know if you remember, but from what you gathered, the Durst family was really old. I think that house has been like that for a while. Anybody want to ask anything else?
Where's the best place to stay around here?
To stay? Well, if you get on the Baron's good side, I don't see why we can't house you here. It's not every day we get strong lot like you here. Maybe you'll have some tasks.
Oh, I instantly.
I call down and I yell, "Hey, Rin, I think I found a room for you."
Oh, really? Can I hear him from here?
Or did you actually yell that as a kid?
No.
In the second floor?
No, I didn't.
She called me strong, so I immediately flex.
She gives a smile.
That's fine.
Okay, with that,
The mayor's wife.
anything else you want to ask before the man of the hour?
What's the name of the blacksmith in town?
Oh, I believe that would be, oh my god, I have so many fucking tabs open.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's just there's a lot in this town. Oh, that would be, Thimdall's Armaments. I believe.
Thimdall?
Yeah, I
Thimdall,
believe
yeah.
a man that goes by the name Pearson owns it.
Here's my cool.
He makes all of the weapons for the town guard, I believe. And I will say also, you guys, walking around, from the short time you have walked around the town, you've noticed there's a significant guard presence, even just in the streets.
Cool.
Okay, Tux.
I cast Detect
There-
Magic in here.
You don't get anything.
Okay. I assume I've been ritual casting in the meantime,
Yeah.
or okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll knock on this door and then open it.
Okay. As you open the door, you see sitting at a desk with 2 mastiffs, a man working at a desk, and he looks and goes, "I'm sorry, little one," or are you lost?
Hi, mister. I found a
No,
doll.
looks like-
Look.
You see, as he talks, he seems to kind of like a nervous twitch to him.
Are you okay, sir?
Yes, but this is no place for a child to be playing. And you see, he seems to call out for the maid earlier.
The maid said it was okay.
Aww.
Well, I will have to say something to her about that.
Oh damn! You just got
way to
it.
rat her out.
You just got it killed.
Never see that man again.
I put the doll on the desk and I say, "Hey, look, I found this."
Oh, you found some of Isaac's dolls.
Who's Isaac?
Oh, you don't worry about him. He's just a big man that he helps run the guards around this town.
Isaac sounds like fun. He makes
Yeah.
dolls.
No, I believe he stops and goes, "Why am I telling a kid about this?" He says, No, he has Blinsky, the toy master, make it for him. I'm sure whatever parent will take you there sometime. I don't recognize you.
Oh boy,
Anyways,
that sounds like fun.
I have business to attend to, so if you wouldn't mind.
What you working on?
Nothing.
I run around him and I look and I'm like, "Are you doing anything cool?"
At this point he grabs you by the arm and says, like I said, this is no place for a kid to play," and he starts dragging you out of the room.
Does that break the illusion?
No, because he looks fairly similar to himself, so it's really hard to tell.
Okay.
And it's alter self, so he actually physically altered himself technically.
Mhm.
Oh wow.
And he's leading you back downstairs, Tux.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm not fighting it.
Do you still have the doll in your hand?
Do I
See.
still have the doll in my hand?
Yeah,
Okay.
Nice.
he didn't take it.
That in
I just had
your
him disappear because I gotta move him. And I'll move you. Oh, that's outside.
He tossed me out the window.
You really need to get
And
rid
you
of
all watch as a man enters the room with Tux behind him and says, he kind of chuckles, "I'd assume this one's yours."
Hi guys.
I give
And
Tux
he shuts the
a
door.
noogie
I
and
run.
say, "What are you doing annoying the Baron?" Or who I assume is the Baron.
I run up to Ren and I say, "Look, I found a really cool doll," and I hand it to Ren.
I take the doll and kind of go a little white, and I look.
And also at this moment, the Baron looks at you, Ren, and kind of does a double take, but then like brushes it off.
Ren, this doll looks just like you.
I look at the doll and I'm like, it does look just like me. And I look at the Burgomaster's wife and I go, that's kind of odd.
Appears to be. Isaac does have a thing for dolls. It must be a coincidence.
There were so many dolls up there, Ren, and they all look just like you.
I look
There
at
had to be hundreds.
hundreds of dolls. I'd like to meet whoever made this.
I turn to the girl here and I say, "The toy maker made this, right? How does he know Ren?"
To her.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Isaac's the one that goes and has them commissioned, so.
I pocket the doll.
You seem quite mature for your age, young one.
What do you mean?
Make a deception check. At advantage.
Okay. I would love to once I can find the right tab.
Oh man. Those are both
9. She goes, alrighty then. You have noticed that, once the Baron came into the room, you see Lydia kind of almost locks up a little bit more, and she now her grin got even bigger.
Oh, God.
And she is just, she seems, her manner if it wasn't this happy sort of self before, it is like to the max now, and it's like she's walking on eggshells almost.
I appreciate the meme.
That was a great meme.
That was
I
exactly.
feel like from Red Letter Media is the perfect description of Raidriar, just like that.
Something happens. Oh no.
Okay.
Okay, that's the last one.
The Baron goes, Ireena, Ireena, I haven't seen you in a while, not since you were a kid. What brings you to, Vallaki? She goes, well, my father passed away recently, and Ismark's taken over for the village, and I thought it would be good to inform you. He goes, very well. I'm sorry to hear that. She goes, thank you. Now, how are you all enjoying Vallaki?
It's the best, mister.
He chuckles. It is. We've managed to rout out the evil as much as we can, although it is a vigilant task we must keep up every day.
I pocket this doll and slap a giant grin on my face, determined, because this guy's giving me the creeps, and I'm like, all right, yeah, this place is great.
It's okay if we take this doll with us, right?
Oh no, I don't ask.
No, you should. I ask for you because
I'm sure Isaac won't mind. He has plenty.
that's good.
Isaac, by the way, is the captain of the guard.
Oh,
Yeah.
devilish arm. Oh boy.
When can we meet him? Is he here? Does he live here?
I believe he's patrolling around the town somewhere. I'm not sure where he's at currently. Anyways,
Cool.
When I heard that adventurers, such as yourself, had found their way to Vallaki, I had to come meet you as well. I might have a task for you, if you wouldn't mind.
Oh?
Why would I mind?
Yes, you see, one of the other noble families in Vallaki, the Wachters,
Oh boy, politics.
I believe she is planning something, and I'm not sure what, and I don't have any evidence, but I know her like. I don't know what it is, but if you wouldn't mind somehow worming your way into her house and doing some snooping and some investigation.
You're looking to hire some investigators? Isn't that against the rules?
But you don't understand. I am the rules here.
What was
Also-
her name?
The Walkters?
The Watchters.
Watchters.
Wachter.
I look at the Burgomaster and smirk and go, I'm
Baron.
pretty good
The Baron.
Yeah, sorry, Baron. And I say I'm pretty good at getting places that I'm not supposed to be. But in like a nice, light, cheery way.
Yes, I understand many of you are like that, but please only apply those services when I request them. Any other use will be met harshly and swiftly.
Charming.
But if you do this for me, I can promise a reward, as well as maybe a slight ease on Vallakian law.
What kind of reward?
Should
Yes?
for the DM.
Yeah.
That change in voice. Have we seen what? How? Like, is there a guard presence or just like military presence that we've seen around here?
There was a decent amount of guards stationed outside.
So,
He seems pretty confident in his own home.
Yeah. Sorry.
I said he seems pretty confident in his own home.
Okay.
Where can we find the Wachters, whatever?
Their home is north of here. Let me pull up the map. If you take the road north and then take a right at the four-way, there's another road that will lead off. The guards will be able to take you there.
Oh, I didn't know we would need an armed escort to get
No,
there.
I meant they'll be able to show you the way.
Oh, cool beans, cool
This
beans.
is all hush hush.
Oh, I put my finger over my mouth and go, oh, shh.
I'm worried that I've heard of cults happening in the town, and worried that she may be behind it. But I don't have any definitive proof. If you can get that to me, and I'll be able to persecute her with the full extent of the Vallakian law.
The law.
I am the law.
So, are you up for the task?
I go, of course. I bet they're frowning as we speak.
Very well. And that's the case. If you anyone willing to help for the general safety and concern of the town of Vallaki is a friend of mine. And feel free to explore the house as you wish.
I say, that sounds really cool. And then I run outside the door and I say, bye guys, thanks for letting me play with you. Bye Meredith. Or what's her face?
At this point, he looks at her and says, Lydia, I think it's time to go now. She nods her head silently and follows.
Do they leave the manor?
No, she heads back to the room where she was talking with her friends, and he appears to head back to his office.
I wave to him and I say, bye mister.
Bye.
Bye.
And then
Okay.
I wave to them. Fuck it.
What are you all doing?
Baron's still here, right?
What?
Baron's still here, right?
In his office, yeah.
Oh, before he goes, I wanted to say the townspeople really seem to enjoy you.
I know, right?
When did they start having the festival in your name?
Oh, when my father passed away.
Mm-hmm. They just started doing it?
No, I started it.
Ah.
Ah.
Of course, it keeps the devil away from this place.
How so?
Only and he catches himself.
Oh.
I go, ah.
The devil is evil incarnate.
Yeah.
He brings misery and sadness upon all, and any form of sadness, unhappiness, misery, I believe, stems from that thing in that castle. As such, if we all manage to keep happy and lively and not sad at all, then we can ward off his evil.
I see.
And the festivals promote that.
So you're kind of crazy. Got it.
Have you ever considered that he just doesn't care?
I'm sorry? You see, it says that he kind of gets like a twitch.
That he does about this place. Maybe he's too much of a coward to leave his castle anyway.
At this point, his voice, I don't think that's true.
Apparently, yeah, the devil doesn't even show himself in Barovia anymore.
He kind of goes quiet a little bit. No, it's the festivals. Nothing else. I am the sole reason that he has not come back, as well as my family line.
Yes, you are a beacon of happiness. Very well then. Take care.
And he walks back up to his office.
Appreciate all your work, sir.
Oh, what are we supposed to stay in the manor, or are we not staying here?
He said that you're welcome at the manor.
Okay.
But you don't have to stay. I mean, Ireena still wants to go to the church.
Okay.
When he said we're welcome to look around, did he include upstairs or no?
He didn't put any limits on it, as long as you're not causing trouble, it seemed like, and bothering him while he's working.
I want to keep looking around, guys.
There's no one else around except us now, right?
In this immediate area in the maid, but she seems to be busy cleaning and
Mating.
yeah.
Okay. Is Ireena in a hurry?
She doesn't seem to be. She says, if you want to hang out here a little bit and rest, that's fine. I'll be in the parlor waiting for you whenever you want to go.
What's your plan
Right.
now, Ireena?
Well, I'd like to go to the church where Ismark believed I'd be safe. I believed he said something about it being warded against creatures of evil.
And you want to stay there?
If there's any chance that, she looks around, the devil won't be able to reach me there, then yes.
Cool beans.
Let's go drop her off and then explore the town, maybe? Or do you want to explore this building?
Yeah, I mean, I figure we should just look around because the wife may have something
I'm
to
sure,
say.
and I'm sure Ren's pretty interested in these.
Well,
Yeah,
dolls, yeah.
these dolls. Well, okay, so I'm not looking to appear anxious. Is the wife and her friends they're on this floor, right?
Yeah, she walked in the room you're standing right next to, Ren.
Yeah, I knock.
You hear Lydia through the halls. Hello, can I help?
I go, I hope so.
And she opens the door. Whoops, that locks it. Yes.
I go, hi.
And in this room, let me find the entry. So, a chandelier of wrought iron fitted with wax candles hangs above a polished wooden dining table. Around the table are seated 8 women of various ages in comfortable high-backed chairs. They wear faded clothes, drink tea, and devour cake, while Lydia, well-dressed and very pleased with herself, circles the table and talks excitedly about decorations for the impending festival.
My eyes kind of glint and glaze over as I look at that chandelier.
Okay. It seems most of them are too busy to really take notice of you as Lydia's kind of at the door and says, "Can I help you?"
Oh, I go, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your party.
No problem.
Oh, okay.
I open this door.
Bye.
So where are you, Tux?
I'm opening this one.
Okay. So this appears to be some sort of preparation room. You see there's a set of polished silverware sitting on one of the tables. And it's other tables covered with wicker baskets containing turnips and beets.
I take one of the spoons and I breathe on it and put it on Myrtle's nose.
She chuckles as it sticks there.
Nice.
And
Kilvin, are you entering that room?
Yes, it looks like the kitchen.
Yeah, you see a cook busily seems to be preparing stuff for the guests, and she turns around and says, "Can I help you? I'm kind of busy working."
Sorry, my mistake. What's through this door?
Through that door? That's just the pantry.
And up these stairs?
It leads to the second floor.
Do you mind if I go up this way?
I mean, I don't really speak for the Baron, but I'd assume that if you're just walking around, you probably have permission.
You know what assuming does.
Kilvin wants to go to the second floor.
Sure.
Tux, what are you doing?
Tux wants to open this door now.
What are you doing, Raidriar?
I was considering making a move on Ireena, but how about this door right here?
Let me look. That door, first of all, it's locked.
Okay. I go, what's in here?
Oh, and you also noticed in this room bunches of bundles of twigs. That's what's on the floor.
Huh.
So what do you say again? Sorry.
I go, what's in this room?
Oh, that's where we keep the fine coats.
Mm-hmm.
It's a coat room.
Sea lion?
Make an insight check. You're talking to the maid, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah. Well, whoever answered.
It's a coat room. It's a mansion. It has a coat room.
That 5 is cocked, but whatever.
Okay, Tux, in that room. F. Give me a second. It appears to be like a servant's quarters, basically. There's bunks and beds here.
Okay.
Is Myrtle still holding the silver spoon?
Yeah, she just has it in her hand. She says,
I
don't think we should take this.
I tuck it under one of the bed's pillows.
Wow, okay.
And technically, we're not stealing.
Are you going in there, Tux?
Yeah, I'll open this door.
Yeah, so that appears to be sort of a den. There's a brown bear's head mounted on the wall there, and various chairs, and there's a rug.
Okay. Well, with that, I say it's time to head upstairs, guys.
Okay, so I'll move you all to where the stairs you're heading up.
Yeah, I'm pretty interested in that room of
Raidriar, are
dolls
you
of
just
me.
staying on the first floor chilling out?
I'll go with them.
No. Go make a move on Ireena.
Go seduce the maid, dude.
No.
Alrighty.
Can I look through the keyhole of these doors?
There's no keyhole, there just appears to be a knob.
Can I open this door?
Oh, is that outside?
Appears to be a washroom.
With a door in it.
I grab Ren's arm and I point to this room right here.
What do I see?
Person?
You see
1 second.
a lot of fucking dolls that all look just like you.
Yeah, there's like hundreds. They line everything in this room. They're stacked on the bed, stacked on the chest. It's just full of dolls.
I look in horror
And they all
and
all
go,
look like you.
"What the fuck's
Okay.
going on here?"
Kilvin, this room smells of powder and fine perfume. A vanity with a mirror stands against one wall next to a faceless wooden mannequin wearing a white bridal gown. And there's a mirror mounted on one of the walls in front of the sort of looks like prepping area, and it appears to be like a little wardrobe in the corner.
Let's see. Can I search the wardrobe?
Yeah. It just has various dresses and seems to be for a woman.
Are these just closets, or are these bathrooms? What are these? Oh,
Oh, it's a master bedroom.
What's your passive perception, Kilvin?
17.
Okay. In this room, it appears to be just a standard master bedroom. But you do note.
I start bouncing on the bed.
Okay.
Whee!
As one does.
You do see, looking around, you do see a short pull rope that hangs from like a wooden trapdoor in the ceiling.
I pull the rope.
A ladder that leads up.
I climb the ladder.
Okay, hold on. And what is everybody else doing at this point?
I want to snoop around this room for anything about the individual that is collecting dolls of me.
There's nothing else but the bed, some empty wine bottles, and the dolls.
What the literal fuck?
I'll peek into this room over here.
I'm very tempted
It
to
appears
fill
just to be
the.
a closet, Tux.
Okay.
I'm very tempted to fill the bag of beholding with every single doll.
I can behold. Still a good joke.
But I won't. I feel like that might be less than optimal for our situation.
Yeah, let's wait till we have a little bit of leniency with the guards before we.
Ren, as you kind of explore these other doors,
Where?
In the hallway you were just in.
This one?
No, the other one.
Yeah.
Here. You notice that this door appears to be locked by a deadbolt, but the deadbolt is on the outside, not the inside of the room.
I give it a jiggle.
I mean, it's a deadbolt that you can open.
Oh, that I can open?
Yeah, like you can turn it.
Can I look through the? Can I look through the crack in the door?
Make a
crack
perception
in the door.
check.
Alrighty. Still disadvantage.
Yeah, I'll say with Tux there, just make a straight roll.
All right, straight.
10.
So
It's
bad.
kind of hard to see, but it looks. You can't really tell if you see like an iron-looking thing, something red. It's hard to make out anything.
All right. I look at Tux and I go, "You think this room is locked for a reason?"
I said there's only one way to find out.
I said, "Be my guest." I put Myrtle on my back and draw a dagger.
You don't. Oh yeah, you still have your weapons. Yeah.
Kelvin can go ahead. I'm curious what's upstairs too.
Kilvin's going to the attic.
Yeah. Raidriar, are you gonna follow Killen?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with him.
Okay.
I am gonna pick this lock, but
Well, no.
I'll
So
wait.
You just
so
slide
no.
the deadbolt open.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
locked, but it's
locked on
locked.
the
Like
outside.
the lock is on the outside.
okay, sure.
Let me pause this for a
Oh,
moment to make
that should
sure I
be good.
pull up the right notes. Here.
That's not ominous.
Okay. So Kilvin, Raidriar, this dusty 20-foot square room has a high-pitched ceiling that reaches its peak 20 feet above. The wooden rafters are surrounded in cobwebs, except for an old table with a lantern on it. The room is empty.
I see how it is. You know how tall that room is.
Okay,
I
now
have to
I'll
know.
go back to Tux and Ren. Are you opening the door?
Yep.
Yeah, Tux said he was going to open the door.
Okay, I'm not going to open it. Oh, yeah, might as well. So, inside this room, you see, chained to the wall, like his arms are back and chained and he's on his knees. And I'll just read this because this kind of gives a good description.
She's a ginger, so therefore she has no soul.
Well,
That's why she's in
It's
here.
the guy.
I've
It's
heard
just the generic commoner token, so don't assume that when you see that, that just means, like, citizen number 1, citizen
Oh, okay.
number 2. So chained to the back wall of this otherwise empty closet is a badly beaten man wearing nothing but a loincloth. The iron shackles have cuts into the wrist, causing blood to trickle down his hands, and he seems passed out.
I hide Myrtle's eyes.
I walk in and I shake his shoulder.
Huh? Who are you?
Are you okay, mister?
Does it look like I'm fucking okay?
Would you like out?
Do me good.
Okay.
Fair enough.
And
Leave.
with that, I'm out. I wave to him. Does
No.
he give me any expression whatsoever?
I mean, he seems pretty beat to shit and, like, just fucked up right at the moment. He's not really in it.
Say, what's the Baron got you in here for?
He chuckles. He smiles. I held a sign up at the last festival that said we should feed the Baron to the wolves. He didn't take, and he kind of spits out some blood. Too kindly to that.
What would you go and do a fool thing like that for?
Because he's a fucking bastard, that's why.
Oh? Says who?
Most people in this town, I bet. They just won't say it. It's that damn Isaac and his devil arm. Keeps the people in check.
Devil arm.
Isaac was the captain of the guard, right? Who's making dolls of me?
Yeah. I heard he tore a man in half once, just with his arm.
Jeez. When you say devil arm, do you mean the devil?
Now his arm, I've never seen it before. It's all red and spiky and can throw fire out of it.
Fuck.
Wow.
Righty. I asked this prisoner was like, any reason that he really enjoys dolls?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I go, yeah, me neither. Jeez, and I
Hey.
leave.
He kind of coming to. Hey, maybe you can sneak me out of here.
I go, give me 3 days.
See, the Baron every now and then likes to take what he calls ne'er-do-wells, use them to vent his frustrations.
Does he have sex with you when you don't want him to?
No, fuck you.
It's like,
I'm just a goddamn shoemaker.
Are you any good?
I'm alright, but his hands are kind of all crunched up and he's looking, I don't know how good I am anymore.
How can we get you out of here? Where would you even go?
Well, I'm hoping that I could go to Father Lucian at the church, and if people hear about my mistreatment, maybe they'll rise up against the Baron.
I go, that sounds unlikely. I don't know if I can put all my chips in on that bet.
Yeah, I guess I don't blame you.
If I'm thinking maybe if you give me a really nice pair of shoes, I don't know.
What?
I don't even know. I'm pretty certain they tore my shop apart when I was arrested.
I'm sorry to hear it.
I'm nope. I'm like, I just got here.
Shut and deadbolt the door.
I walk away, leave the decision to ruin that guy's life up to Tux.
I wave and I shut the door.
And do you put the deadbolt back on? Because it was locked when you approached.
Yeah, I'll say best of luck, good sir.
Thanks, kid.
And I deadbolt the lock.
Okay. Kilvin, Raidriar, during this time, I'll unlock that door just because I wanted to wait. If the door's open, you can open it.
Okay. Found an... Oh, this is the window.
Dear God.
Ah!
So,
my God.
This large attic is full of old, forgotten things draped in white sheets. Piled around them are barrels, crates, trunks, and old furnishings covered with cobwebs and dust. You see a clear footpath through the maze.
Holy Jesus. What is this? What the fuck is this?
Do I see anything of interest?
No, it just looks like a bunch of junk.
Okay. Didn't even bother an investigation check. Can't be that good. All right, I carry on.
Yeah, let's keep... I pull my greatsword out.
Okay. So what are you doing to this? So as you approach this door, you see someone has carved a large skull into this door. Hanging from the doorknob is a wooden sign that reads, "All is not well." You
Perfect.
hear a young man's voice beyond.
Oh, can I hear what he's saying?
Make a Arcana check.
Oh, what the hell? Okay.
Okay. It seems like whoever it is, he sounds younger, probably 16 years old.
Okay.
And it sounds like he's practicing some sort of magic, like trying to practice magic, but it sounds like he's messing up the words a lot. And
Can I see through a keyhole or anything? Is this door locked, actually?
are you going to it is locked, yes.
Can I see through the keyhole?
No, it's can't see through it now.
I will knock on the door.
At that point, you hear the words go silent, and nothing happens.
Okay. I proceed to look at Raidriar, pull out my hammer, and kind of question and look at the lock with it.
Probably not.
During this time, can Tux and I be moving towards them? Do we know where they went?
Yeah, I mean, you kind of walk around and you see the master bedroom, the with the rope and everything,
Wait,
or the ladder.
I want to take a look at this last door before I go.
Which door?
The hold on. There's only one door we haven't opened yet.
Oh yeah. So that room seems to be go ahead and open it. It seems to be just a bedroom, just a simple bedroom. This handsomely appointed room contains a canopied bed, a low bookshelf, and a full-length mirror in a wooden frame on the wall across from the door. Set into the north wall is an arch window of leaded glass. Nothing here seems unusual.
Don't lick the glass. Don't lick it.
I do not like the glass, and I leave.
Okay, so you guys want to go up into the attic with them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to pull up the ladder as you come up?
Nope.
No.
Okay. Feel free to go meet up with them.
Oh,
Yeah.
I reckon we've got a hoarder.
Yeah.
Neat.
Okay. What are you guys feeling?
I say this is the most powerful man in this city's house, and everyone practically fears this guy for his life. So I'm not positive if we should go breaking the doors in his house.
There's literally a skull on the door, so I'm voting no on this
With
one.
a sign that says "All is not well" on it.
Sounds like a no.
The proclamations outside said "All is well." That seems to be the town's slogan. The Baron did say it a few times. You've caught him, and people around town saying "All is well."
All is well.
Trapdoor above what I assume is the Lydia's room.
Yeah, it was a master bedroom of some sorts.
Can I try to pick the lock instead of you mashing the door?
Yeah.
Let's do that instead.
Or it could knock.
I did knock.
You already knocked.
Oh.
It's
What do
quiet.
What do,
You didn't do anything else.
So it should be. You should have tools that says thieves tools. You should be able to do a check with it. If not, it's just your D20 plus your Dex modifier plus your proficiency modifier.
I tell the group to hold up just 1 second. Can I run down and cast a ritual cast alarm on the master bedroom door?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll run down the steps and do that. Shutting the door down there.
Also, by the way, at this point, your detect magic would have ran up.
So
Right.
my thieves tools are in my loot instead of my tools. I don't think it's gonna let me roll with them.
Yeah,
What did
so
you say it was?
roll a D20, add your Dex modifier and your proficiency.
Roll D1 D20, and then add my what? A 4. What do I add to it?
Your Dex modifier and your proficiency.
Okay, so Dex modifiers +7, and I don't know what my proficiency is.
Yeah, how is that +7?
It's 3.
Or excuse me, +5.
It's 3.
and-
Your proficiency is 3.
Okay, so +8, so that means this is a 12.
Yep. So yeah, it seems to be not a very well lock, an old lock. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta turn that shit off. Oh, did it reload for all you guys?
I think I saw you reload, but I don't think we reloaded.
Okay, cool. Oh, I lost my notes. That's cool. That's fine. Just let me pull this up real quick. Sorry, I gotta scroll back down here. Okay. Yeah, so you managed to unpick the lock. Just
Cool beans. I ease open the door.
okay. Tux, are you up there?
I'm investigating the room.
So, okay.
I think they already did.
I need, at that moment, you see as you turn the knob, a blue glow starts to emanate from the skull. I need Raidriar, Kilvin, and Ren. You all need to make dexterity saving throws.
Why didn't I just move instead? Is this at disadvantage?
No, because it's a saving throw.
Roll high. Hey!
Hey, that's not great.
Oh wait, I didn't hit the button.
That was almost a 1.
Okay.
Hold on, I gotta check something.
Why don't I just move out
Okay,
of the
so, Ren and Raidriar, you both managed to quickly duck out of the way just as these arcs of lightning shoot out, but you still managed to get caught by something. Kilvin, you just stand there and take the full shit of it. Kilvin, you take 20 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
The rest of you take 10. Except for you, Tux. You're fine. So go ahead and mark
Cool.
that off. I can't auto-apply it.
Man, we dodged out of the way and still took 10 points of damage.
So Raidriar, mark that.
Jeez.
So how much damage?
10. The
How
door
much,
does
how much did Kelvin take?
20.
20.
Wow.
Still 20 left.
And you open the
Why
door.
are we breaking into this poor man's room?
I don't know. I feel like this might have been a bad idea.
I voted we
Okay.
should leave.
I asked the question. I didn't say we had to do it.
Someone has taken old, mismatched furniture and created a study in this dusty, lamplit chamber. Tables are strewn with pieces of parchment on which strange diagrams are drawn, and a freestanding bookshelf holds a collection of bones. A dusty rug covers the floor in front of a pine box on which lounges a skeletal cat. Several more skeletal cats skulk about. Most unnerving of all is the sight of 3 small children standing with their backs to you in the northeast corner of the room.
Children.
I run
And you
in
see-
screaming, "How do you do, fellow kids?"
You see immediately when you guys open this door, this angsty-looking 16-year-old teenager stands up and says, "Did you not get the message, dude?"
Get out of my room! I'm playing Minecraft.
Disturbing my work.
What on earth kind of work involves children and skeletal cats?
Where's Tux? Tux,
See,
get in here.
all the people in this town don't understand me, dude. Everybody here's a simpleton. I, of course, though, am above the rest of these.
God, I'm very
I like
smart.
this guy.
My name is Victor, by the way. Not that I care if you know it.
But why'd you just tell us?
Cool. My name is Lux.
Okay, Lux.
Nice to meet you.
Wait, hold on. I need to roll something. He chuckles. What a nice disguise you got there.
Disguise?
Yeah, I believe that's you're under the effects of an. He looks through the book he has. Alter self spell.
That's an impressive catch. Are you a wizard as well?
I'm studying magic, unlike the rest of these imbeciles in this town. I actually have some brains about me.
I can appreciate a good wizard when I see one.
Classy.
I shake his hand and I say, "It's a pleasure to meet you, Victor. My name is Tux."
And you notice that, and because you've noticed that really everybody you've run into, no one seems to know a lot about magic, and he's actually very intrigued now by you, Tux, and he genuinely, while looking at the rest of the group, is that like somber, angsty teenage, I don't care kind of vibe. With you, he seems genuinely interested when he says you know some magic.
Of course I know some magic. Have you heard of the great Andrelius?
No, I can't. I don't believe I know that name.
This
I
man's
found
a
this-
powerful illusionary wizard, and I've been studying under his lead.
I've been. As you can see, and you see these sheets of parchment laid out in front of him. Myself, I've been focusing on conjuration magic.
Conjuration?
Yes, you see in this, I found this old book one day in my father's library. It contained all these wonderful notes and spells in it and information on magic, and this I knew finally had found something that understood me, that I could pour my talent into. I'm trying to get this spell here, and he points in it, and he says it's a teleportation circle. I'm trying to find a way out of this stupid fucking valley.
Oh, wow. How much progress have you made?
Not much, really.
Anything you might need me to keep an eye out for?
No, but if you find any more complete notes about this spell...
Of course, I'll keep that in mind.
Do you mind if I peek into your book? I'd love to know what you have.
I'm happy for an exchange, and I reach for his book.
He kind of steps back a little bit. On second thought, I'm good.
He's got no erotica in it.
Oh, it's necromancy.
Just so you know, Tux, and you would know this,
Mm-hmm.
the spell he found in this book, Teleportation Circle, is a 5th level spell.
Okay.
Oh.
I'd be more interested if he had counterspell.
You don't know if he does.
Next time, if the hags try to leave, we could just know you.
I tell Myrtle, hey, go see if those kids are okay.
At this point, he says, he kind of looks, towards Ren in the door, and when he looks at the door, he backs up and sits in the corner and goes, oh, what the fuck? What the hell is that?
That's
Behind you, Ren. Or not behind that guy.
That's Raidriar.
Hey.
No. What the fuck is that creepy looking woman there?
I
The
look
girl?
over my shoulder and I look at Myrtle and go, you mean Myrtle?
Oh god.
I go, I go, I'm not God, but I'll hear you out still.
You see, Tux, go ahead and make an Arcana check.
At disadvantage.
Yeah.
Damn.
You get the sense he's seeing something that you're not seeing.
Okay.
He says there's something following you guys in the ethereal plane.
Is it an old hag?
I don't know, but it just he sees something. He says, at this point, he says, "Oh, whatever it was ran off."
The ethereal plane, you say?
Yes, I always keep a see invisibility spell up so no one can get around me.
Oh, I think I read that you can open up portals to the ethereal plane if you like put two objects that create warp gates or whatever like inside of each other or something.
I'm
So
not
maybe
sure
we can
if
take
that's
it.
true.
What, like you shoot a portable hole into a bag of holding or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it creates like a singularity or something.
You all should watch out. I think something's following you.
I look at the kid and smirk and go, "There's probably quite a few people if I had
Yeah,
to
his
guess."
name is the Devil. Yeah, he's been keeping an eye on us for a while.
He chuckles. You mean Strahd?
Yeah,
Screw
that's
my
the one.
father and his dumb rules.
Yeah,
Father?
dude.
Okay, yeah, that kind of makes sense.
Yeet.
Why is he? And I start like imitating him silently. Like that.
Because he's an idiot like all the rest of them. That's why.
Tell
Fair
me
enough.
about it.
Do you know what happened 100 years ago? When Strahd's... I want to ask earlier to the DM.
Mhm.
We heard earlier that Strahd stopped appearing in Barovia around the same time, right?
Not necessarily.
The
Ismark,
event.
Ismark just said that he hadn't seen him in his lifetime.
Okay.
And also that event where they tried to raid the castle took place 100 years ago.
Yeah. What happened 100 years ago?
Fucking no.
Hey, what do you know? My God.
I don't really give a shit about Strahd. I just want to get out of this place.
You and
Okay.
me both, kid.
Where my talents can actually be appreciated.
It's kind of Strahd's fault you're here. You should be really focused on getting him.
Motherfucker, I'm not gonna fight a vampire. I'm 16!
Smart kid. Did Myrtle go over to the kids like I asked her to?
No, she actually, getting closer, you notice they're actually mannequins now that you get a closer look wearing them.
Oh,
That's creepy.
okay.
She actually went over and started playing with one of the skeletal cats.
Aw, cute.
Does region have necromancy spells in it? Or is necromancy a separate class of spells?
Oh, yeah, Wizard has necromancy in it, yeah.
Cool. I want to ask Angsty Teen why there's a dude tied up downstairs.
I don't know, probably one of my father's most recent punching bags.
Oh.
Have you
You
thought
were
about
his punching
taking
bag?
down your father and taking control of this town on your own?
I don't give a shit about the town. I don't want to be here.
Fair enough.
Again,
Well, we're leaving.
you and me
Wanna come
both.
with us?
No.
Fine. Fuck
I bet you could.
bye.
I bet you could learn a lot on an adventure with us.
No, I don't want an angsty teen
I'll
along
keep
with us.
studying my book. If you find anything else about this teleportation shit, let me know. Otherwise, let me get back to work, please. Dude.
You
As
got
far
it,
as notes go, what was his name?
Victor.
Asshole.
Victor the asshole.
You got it, kid.
Teleportation.
I peace
spell.
out.
Yeah.
You got it, dude.
I want to
Okay,
go back downstairs to Ireena.
Okay. Do you all want to go back there? You have gone through all the rooms.
Yeah, we're
Having heard about the guy chained up, I'm more interested in that.
Oh. Alrighty.
I tell Kilvin, let's worry about that when we've got a little bit more leniency with.
Fair enough. All right.
Okay. So, so you all go back down. I'm not gonna move you around. There's really no point.
Okay.
Yeah, we want to.
So you all head back downstairs. And Irena's sitting there and says, "Are you ready to continue?"
Yeet. Let's go to church.
Alrighty.
Take me to church. I worship.
Stop.
I am gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself. Actually, I'm gonna do hit dice. I'm gonna do a quick rest, short rest.
You guys are taking a short rest here.
Is that okay?
An hour.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
do
I'll
it.
see you guys in the parlor or whatever can just chill out. So go ahead and roll as many hit dice as you still have. Some of you didn't recharge.
6. I was at 17. Why did I go to 23? Oh, did it automatically?
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
yeah, it'll
Clever.
automatically add the hit dice.
That clever tabletop simulator.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm back at max.
Oh, why isn't this
Nice. That's the perfect amount.
Take a short rest. Hey.
Ah, shoot.
The D10? Dang.
Before I leave, can I go back to Victor and ask if there are any magic shops in the area?
He says, "You think these idiots know anything about magic?"
I didn't think so. So as far as trying to keep an eye out for the hag, trying to see invisibility, I couldn't exchange any gold or anything for an item you might have that could help us with that.
Oh, I don't know anything about what's following you. I just know something is.
I'll be honest with you, kid. I can't see it.
That's what I figured.
Do you have any advice?
I honestly don't know. I can share you my notes for see invisibility.
What level spell is that?
Let me look it up. I believe it's only second.
I thought you said it was level 5.
No,
No,
the
he
teleportation circle is level 5.
Oh.
But yeah, so see invisibility is a second level spell.
All right, I want to copy that. Or
Okay. And because you're with the guy who knows it and everything, he kind of deciphers the notes for you and everything to copy down. So it won't cost any gold.
Oh shit, nice. And,
But that's all he seems to be willing to share.
Yeah, in exchange, I'd let him check out my book and ask if he wants any help.
He kind of looks through. Disguise self looks interesting. Do you mind?
It's a pretty fun spell. I'll teach you exactly how to do it.
Okay, well, he copies it down. Let me look up. I'll add see invisibility to your spells.
Thank you. All right, and with that, I'm prepared to head to the church.
Okay.
Short rest.
Okay, you're all. Ireena says, "Are you all ready to go?"
Ready,
Sure.
Freddy.
Please don't.
Okay. On the way there, so you head north from the mansion. Ireena asks around, and they tell her if you head down the street and take a left at the four-way intersection, can't miss it. As you head north, you pass by a shop with a sign that says Blinksy's on it. As you pass it, you see a monkey in a tutu run out and starts does a little jig in front of you, and it runs up on Ren's shoulders, does another little jig, and hands you a piece of paper that says, "Is no fun, is no Blinksy," does another jig, and runs back into the shop.
Wait, where did we hear that phrase before?
It's
on the doll.
Oh,
I look at the group and I say, looks like this is the spot that made the doll. I think we should stop off here really quick before we go to the chapel. That cool with you, Ireena?
Yes, that's fine.
All right. I look at
it's
Myrtle and go,
also-
"You want a toy?"
Yeah, it says Blinksy's Toys on the sign.
Can she read?
Myrtle?
Yeah. She's only
No.
5, right?
Yeah, she doesn't appear to be able to.
Oh. I ask her if she wants a toy.
She nods her head yes.
Nice. We walk in the store.
Okay,
Has it been an hour yet?
An hour? We
Since
rested
when?
for an hour.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so-
Never mind. So my spell wore off as we left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, you see in here, there seems to be a lot of different clockwork toys as well as just standard toys in here. You see a heavyset man behind the counter with a moth-eaten jester's cap, and you see he has like some spectacles on, seems to be working on something, and you see the monkey on his shoulder, kind of watching him. And he looks up and he goes, "Welcome, friends, to the House of Blinsky, where happiness and smiles can be bought at bargain prices.
Raphael? Oh, sorry. Yeah, cool.
Perhaps you know a
Yeah, I got a weird like reality shift, man. Whoa.
perhaps you know a little child in need of joy, a little toy for a girl or boy." And he smiles at Myrtle. And this is the same guy, by the way, that Argyle asked you guys to purchase something from.
Mhm.
How much for your toys?
Well, you see, and he kind of goes through what he has in stock, really. So, he has a headless doll that comes with a sack of attachable heads, including one with its eyes and mouth stitched shut.
Oh.
A miniature gallows, complete with trapdoor and a weighted hanged man. A set of wooden nesting dolls. The smaller each one gets, the older it gets, until the innermost doll is a mummified corpse. A wood and string mobile of hanging bats with flapping wings. A wind-up musical merry-go-round with figures of snarling wolves chasing children in place of prancing horses. A ventriloquist dummy that looks like Strahd von Zarovich. And you see...
Hey, he said it.
The DM said it. And you see kind of what appears to be working on and painting is a doll that looks remarkably like Ren.
God damn it.
I
Hold
tell
on.
Myrtle to go pick out something for herself.
I'll be back in 2 seconds.
I tell him, well, these are some really interesting toys. Are you in the business of learning how to make more?
Yes. I am a student of the great toy maker, Von Werg.
Von Werg, you say?
Yes.
I've heard his name before. He's actually been pretty impressed with some of the toys that I've made. And can I show you how to make a clockwork?
Check.
Can I teach you how to make a clockwork toy?
Make a deception check at disadvantage.
Of course. I'd be more than happy to make this roll.
Oof. You do not seem like the toy maker kind.
Oh, yeah? Can I actually, like, run up to the desk and start making a clockwork toy?
It'll take you an hour and 10 gold pieces worth of materials.
Can I not use his materials?
He's not gonna give you 10 gold pieces worth of materials.
Yeah.
Wait, he's got all kinds of materials here.
But he thinks you're a quack.
Can I use my channel divinity and take 10 pieces of gold and make a small children's toy?
Why are we all making toys in the toy
so-
shop?
I was hoping
Yeah.
we could get one for free if we, like, taught him a new toy recipe or something.
He goes, "Oh, that's quite impressive. Did some magic you got there?"
Magic.
Something like that.
By the way, Myrtle runs, and she seems to be enthralled with the miniature gallows and like using the trap door, and she's pretty entertained by it.
Chuckle, and I go, I think I'm gonna need 2 of those.
Well, they seem to be one-offs.
Oh, I was okay.
I said, "That will be 9 copper, please."
No problem.
Go ahead and mark that off.
Yeah.
What do you want to buy for? Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention it. Argyle said his niece's name was Arabelle. He would have said that though.
Arabelle. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Do you actually have that tool? That's interesting.
the least creepy other ones seem to be the Russian nesting dolls.
Okay.
Yeah, knock yourself out.
Did Myrtle pick something out?
Yeah,
she picked out the gallows.
Okay. I'll pay for it.
He said that it will also be 9 copper, please.
Okay. I'll pay for the Russian nesting dolls since I already subtracted it from my sheet.
Okay. He hands it.
All right.
These are
Yes.
embarrassingly cheap toys that probably weren't worth 10 gold to try to.
You all
Get
look
one
like
for free.
the adventuring type.
Of course.
You see, my late Master von Wurg, his greatest work, he made a clockwork man. If on your journeys you happen to come across it, I would, love to see it.
A clockwork man?
Is it a specific one, or it can just be any Clockwork Man?
He just says that a clockwork man.
We'll keep our eye out.
Can't you make one?
No, I am not that skilled yet.
I mean, Tux with Tinker.
I can make a clockwork animal monster person. I actually can make a clockwork man.
A tiny clockwork device, though.
Oh, he means a full size.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's weird.
Okay.
Well, I definitely need to ask him. I pull out the doll while Myrtle's over playing with her gallows and ask him, this looks surprisingly like me. Have we met before?
And says, yes, when you came in, I did see something strange about you that I noticed, but I guess I didn't see it till now. Yes, very interesting. You looked exactly like the way Isaac describes to make the toys.
So Isaac is the one that told you how to make this doll?
Yes.
The guy with the fire arm? The dragon arm?
kind of strong arms me. And he doesn't pay for them, but I still make them because I'm kind of worried what would happen if I did not.
Oh my god. I asked the toy maker, do you have any idea why the captain of the guard needs so many dolls of me?
He kind of shrugs and goes, you just know he says that if I don't make them, he's gonna burn down the shop.
Oh, casual. Do you know where he lives or where I might be able to have a nice conversation with old Devil Arm?
I'm assuming he's patrolling these streets somewhere.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me that. Okay. Alright.
Well, thanks for the toy.
Did you give her the gallows for free?
No, he paid for it. Ren paid for it.
Okay.
They were only like 18 copper
9
for 2 toys, right?
9 copper per.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
And we got the one for dude guy, right?
yeah, we got the
Sweet.
dude, the Russian dolls.
Sweet.
And where was this clockwork man?
I do not know. Last I heard, he was in direct service of Strahd, the devil.
Ooh, off with his head.
Are we looking around for any like thunder and lightning to come down and smite this man?
Guards.
No.
Okay.
Kind of looks outside the door.
Interesting.
I say, so you don't just instantly die when you say the name, huh? Guess I'll keep
Kinda
that in mind.
clams up. He doesn't say. He looks like really worried.
Yeah. I head out
Yeah,
with Myrtle.
I wave and peace out.
Okay.
Let's go to the church. Take me to the chapel. Go and get married.
Okay, you all leave the toy shop. You head down to the four-way intersection that people have kind of mentioned. Kilvin, you've managed to pick up a couple, another rumor on the way here. You've heard a lot of the people have been gossiping and saying that they heard that the legendary monster hunter Rudolf van Richten has come to Barovia to rid the land of its evil.
I know approximately where.
They seem to talk about this man as he kind of has like a Batman vibe, like Man of the Night, like boogeyman type deal, even though like he slays monsters.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Monster Hunter.
His last name is Rickton, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Does he have relatives by the name of Cyrus?
What?
In our other campaign, my PC's name is Cyrus Rickton. It's a funny joke.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
Adorable.
Oh, God.
It's really hard to get off though.
Let's get to this church.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you head down at the intersection to the left, looking down the road. You eventually can see the church in the distance. It looks a decent walk, about the same walk it took for you guys to get to here at this point down the road. To your right, you see a lot of people coming and going from a building that has a picture of a blue waterfall hung from a sign out in front of it.
Took the blue water in.
Probably ought to go there after we go to the church.
Yeah, so Ireena takes a left and heads down the street, and after a little bit of walking, you do eventually come to the church. The church looks basically almost exactly like the church in Barovia, but it's much better well kept, and it looks like it's actually in use.
And not, haunted by...
What are the odds that we find a vampire in
Stark
this
vampire.
basement?
We're 1 for 1 so far.
So, and you enter the church, you see various few Vallakians sitting, praying. You see a priest sitting, would you soon be Father Lucian, sitting at the altar, saying various rites and walking around sort of tending to the various people that walk in. What are you guys doing?
We're following Ireena.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Ireena, she goes, I don't really know much other than Ismark said that this place was supposed to be warded off from evil creatures.
And your plan was to stay here, right?
I guess, yes.
Are you telling us this is where we part ways?
Maybe for now. We probably should talk to the father before.
I look at Kilvin and go, "You're a god kind of person. Go talk to the god kind of person."
Different kind of gods, but alright, let's go.
Okay, you head up, and Father Lucian looks up and notices you all. He says, "Oh, welcome to the Church of St. Andrel. Can I help you all?"
I say, "Yes, I'm here to meet St. Andrel."
Oh, he passed away a long time ago.
Well, in that case, we're still here for Ireena.
Oh, Ireena, is that you? By God, it's been a while since I've seen you. You're all grown now. Says, yes.
Can I keep an eye on Ireena's expression?
She. You get the sense that when she met him, she was too young to really remember.
Okay. Does she feel safe here?
She seems fine so far.
Okay.
Can I ask why you're here? And she kind of goes up and kind of whispers, I've had some run-ins with the devil, and I heard that this place was safe from him. And you see as she says this, sweat starts to start at his face, and he goes, "Oh, everybody, if you don't mind, would you mind all heading out for now? I have some business to take care of, if you wouldn't mind." And the congregation so far, about 7 or 8 people, kind of look confused, but it seems Father Lucian's words hold a decent amount of weight with the people here, and they file out. And he shuts the doors to the church and walks back up, and he goes, You are correct. This church has been sacred ground for a while now. And I normally wouldn't be telling you all this, but if it's for Ireena's safety, There's a reason why this place was considered sacred or consecrated, as you will.
Why is that?
We actually, beneath the altar, there's a crypt where the bones of Saint Andrel had been laid.
Oh yeah.
A few days
Bones,
ago,
you say?
I went down there to perform the rites. And the bones had gone missing.
Oh, shit.
Kilvin, what did you do?
Hey, I just got here, okay?
We all eyed on Kevin.
I'm afraid this place is not sacred without the bones in the reliquary in the crypt.
Where are the
It's just for me.
bones?
I'm not sure. My altar server, Yeska, one of the orphans. I asked him if he knew if anybody had taken the bones, and he seemed frightened and shook his head yes, but I couldn't get anything out of him.
I ask if he's here.
I believe he's at the orphanage currently.
You said Irika is a kid?
Yeska.
Yeska is one of the kids at the orphanage?
Yeah, and he's the altar server that helps out Father Lucian.
Okay.
And he says the only other person that I could think of that's in the church on a regular basis is Milovaj. He's a good lad, 19 years of age. He helps dig the graves and upkeep the graveyard grounds attached to the church. But I haven't seen him in a day or so.
Can you repeat both of their names for me?
So Yeska is the young boy. Milovaj is the older kid, 19 years old. Oh yeah, and he says Milovaj is the older brother of Yeska.
Oh. So they both live at the orphanage then, maybe, except 19. Yeah. He's probably improved his living situation a little bit since then, maybe?
He does say they both live at the orphanage. At this point, as he's talking, he says, "Oh, I didn't see you there," and he looks at Myrtle. How are you doing? Is this yours? Is this one yours?
Is he asking Myrtle?
He's asking you.
He's looking
And
at
I pat her on the head and go, basically.
Well, she looks famished.
Really?
I don't know why. She's
Sorry, what does that mean?
Well, you guys have been feeding her rations, a kid, like hardtack, and...
We've only been together for like 2 days, I thought.
Still, but it's a kid. Still a kid nonetheless.
That's why I asked if there was a benefit to better food earlier.
Yeah, well, I didn't think about that at the time. That's my bad.
Okay. I go. Yeah, we've been on the road for a couple days now, and she actually ran into some trouble beforehand. But we're looking forward to a night at the inn.
He goes to one of the back rooms and pulls out and has a warm, hot bowl of stew, and he hands it to Myrtle, and she begins eating it.
Nice.
Enjoy it. Yes, I'm worried that until those bones are back, if the devil is after Ireena, she won't be safe until the return.
Would you say the orphanage here is a pretty good place for kids?
As far as I know, I make regular visits to try to cheer up the children. The headmistress, Claudia, seems to care about the children.
That's good. Sounds like a better life than a road filled with bloody battles.
Bloody battles? What bloody battles? I say as I look at the ceiling.
Kind of chuckles. Looking at you, Lot, I do agree that if she is yours, but you are the adventuring sort, I'm sure the orphanage could watch her while you were off.
But can they teach her how to throw knives?
She's 5. Come on.
Claudia teaches as well. She'll keep her schooling up while you're away.
All right. Well, I say might have to check this place out.
You leave the bone hunt to me. We got this.
Sniff them out.
Yeah, we better take care of that. Ireena, you in? Or you want to stay here?
I think I would much rather, if you don't mind, stay here.
I look at her and I go, yeah, you're pretty bad with that sword anyways.
She chuckles a little bit. Yeah. You're kind of right about that. As much as I'd like to give one to the devil myself. Not in a weird way.
Are you sure?
Because we're no longer so sure.
I think he'd like to give it to me in a weird way. That's the implication I've gotten.
Maybe that's why you never remember his visits.
It's because of the implication.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Is that
boy.
what's going on here? I mean, he would never
Alright.
hurt you, of course.
But the
But these
implication.
things just happen because of the implication.
I say, oh boy, it was such an adventure, Ireena. And it's a shame that we're gonna see you go, but as for that reward that your brother mentioned...
He paid it when you left the town.
Oh, that's right, never mind.
I look at Ireena and I go, no, I think Tux meant like your brother promised him sexual favors
my
after you
I-
were gone.
I walk out the door.
He's just embarrassed.
She kind of, you know, as you guys have traveled and talked, she kind of just brushes it off, expecting that kind of comment from Ren.
That's good. That's good. Alright, what time is it? Like 4 in the afternoon, 5 in the afternoon or so?
We really need a long rest.
Yeah, it's about 4 or 5.
Okay. Then at this point, 8 wears off. You guys all drop down 5 max HP.
Oh, you're right.
And then I vote we go back to either the Blue Water Inn or go to back to the town for shopping.
You
Or
say
both.
4 or 5?
yeah. So you have the Blue Water Inn you could go to. There's the orphanage.
Remind me what the Blue Water
Check out.
Inn has.
It has help.
So we're
You
sleeping.
gotta go to the Blue Water Inn for
It's
the
also a story.
yeah. This quest. This is a glowing exclamation.
Story, but we also got an invitation to sleep at the Baron's Manor.
Also true.
The first thing I want to do is I want to go to
Have you seen
the
any-
angelic Albert that works miracles.
I think it's
no.
ways
So
away.
yeah, so that's a few days journey.
Oh, really? Okay.
Different town.
Well,
I feel like since it's nearing dinner time and we've had disadvantaged rolls for 2 days, that I would be interested in sitting down at the inn for a meal and then looking around town tomorrow with fresher eyes.
I tell Rin that I don't think we're going to get fresher eyes until we take care of this situation.
Well, the miracle worker's in like the town next over.
So keep in mind, yeah, so just so you know, he said that any sort of fiend or evil creature, when the bones are in place, cannot enter the church.
Okay.
Oh, okay. We better go to the orphanage then while we have time.
Mm-hmm.
We better go find those damn bones.
Mhm.
Dim bones, dim bones, dim.
Maybe
Crab
with the
bones.
curse.